podcast.
Sure.
Riding High News, episode
Sure.
number 33, man.
You
Goddamn, we knocking these motherfuckers out. Consistency is key, man.
Facts.
Everybody
Hell
that's
yeah.
watching, consistency is
Be
key.
consistent.
No matter
Facts.
what you doing, no matter if
Big
you
facts.
got your own brand, no matter if you a rapper, no matter if you a videographer, shit. Even if you just working a regular job, you better be consistent, because if you ain't, them motherfuckers gonna fire your ass. Shit,
Yeah, they
You
will.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
I promise.
consistency is key no matter what you're doing in life. What's that background music back there?
I'm just checking it.
Are we not coming out?
I mean, you are now.
No, we good, we good.
Okay.
Already, for sure. Yeah, man, we talking about the wildfires in Hawaii and the locals. We got local shit going on right now. Everybody going all crazy over this. What's supposed to be coming? A tropical storm? What's supposed to be coming?
It's a tropical storm.
So that's what's forming in the Gulf right now.
Yeah, it'll
It's
be here
already-
tomorrow.
Well, they also said there was some hurricanes forming out there. They just ain't making their way this way yet. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What they say.
But the one for tomorrow is
Looks
a
kind
tropical
of
storm.
south of us, like the major part, I guess. So I guess we're getting kind of like the rain, the outside rain of it is what I saw from the.
Yeah, we're gonna
Well,
get a
I
lot
the,
of rain.
what do you call it? The
I see.
satellite.
So it's not like a directly headed this way.
I saw that it's gonna
It-
turn.
It is and it ain't. We gonna get we gonna
Still
get
gonna
some
get
of it.
rain,
Yeah, we
but
still gonna
probably
catch
get-
it.
It ain't
Yeah.
gonna be like
ain't.
that crazy.
gonna
But it's not a
Crazy,
hurricane.
Already.
You know what I mean?
We
It don't
probably
have
won't
enough
get
time
the
to build up
winds.
to have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have enough
Probably
time to
won't
build
get
up
the
to be a
winds.
hurricane.
I want to talk about why they are delaying school for 2 hours.
Cause it's
I
gonna
think
rain
because
so
of it, the
bad.
rain.
But
yeah.
what is delaying school gonna do?
Let
Like,
the rain pass. That's why, because it's gonna come
Yeah.
fast.
So that way you're not
That's gonna be
driving
here,
in the
then it's gonna
rain.
be gone.
They're trying to
trying
probably
to
avoid
keep
people
it
like
safe.
traffic and
Yeah.
I
accidents.
mean, they
Safe
should
for
just
the
cancel motherfucking school
For the
shit.
day. I mean, they talking about my kids don't got to show up until 11 o'clock, man.
Yeah, that's what they talking about.
Yeah.
That I think it was elementary. Got to show up at 10.
Y'all
Yeah,
trying to
it's
get rid-
10.
y'all trying to dump them.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
trying to
Like,
get 'em
you
the
just told me I only get rid of them niggas for 4 hours tomorrow? Like,
Well, I'm like, why
He
am
said I
I?
would get rid of them for like 4 hours.
I'm like, why am I finna? Because my girl be at work, so I'm like, why am I finna wake up, take my little girl to work? As soon as I get back home, get settled,
They
you know
gonna
what I'm
pick her-
saying?
pick her up.
Smoke and fucking get ready to fucking take a little nap. It's gonna be time to go pick her up already. I'm like, God damn. Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. CCISD be trying to delay school and cancel school for any little
yeah,
reason.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how could they never had it like this when we was in school, boy.
Hell no.
Hurricane
Nah.
coming, nigga. We was still going to
We
school.
got major holidays.
And
out
you know
only.
what? And we had it worse than everybody else because we was outside. Carroll was an outside school, so if it rained with
Oh,
that
yeah.
wind, we were getting wet.
Mhm.
Everybody was trying to be next to the wall.
hey, when
we
y'all
were
was
getting
in
wet.
elementary school here, they didn't make y'all didn't have to bring in the hurricane kits with like the little
What?
bags. with
No,
the little,
man.
The little fanny packs.
No, they was like a freezer bag.
They would
and you
show
would
up.
have to
They
put
would show up and maybe give them to one classroom. You know what I'm saying? Odell Nelson shows up to Mrs. Rodriguez's class for the day and gives 30 kids maybe one. You know what I'm saying? But they never gave us like they would. I want to say didn't they give us like some hurricane evacuation like plans and shit like
Yeah,
that?
the
But, like,
plans.
they would give us like plans, but they would never give us
Never
like
no product.
I don't
yeah,
remember
no
that
actual
shit.
Product or
Hey,
nothing like
when
that.
I was living in Atlanta, man, they gave us like we had to go home and bring a freezer bag full of shit like Vienna sausages, crackers.
Hell yeah, those go hard.
What the? No,
I was about to say the same
Hey,
thing.
and then
Fuck, you had
look,
against school?
look,
Yeah.
look, and we had to do this shit in Cali for earthquakes too. And then they would hold on to that shit all year,
that's dope
And-
though.
and-
That's
and-
dope.
and-
Yeah, that's dope.
All
just
right.
in case like a
That shit
hurricane
doesn't
or
go
something
down.
Yeah,
happened.
and you
And you
stuck
there.
at
And
school.
You stuck at
Yeah,
school,
hell
you
yeah.
got a personal
Actually
little
pretty smart.
snack
Yeah,
pack.
That is
something.
You
smart.
didn't do that shit?
Nah,
Oh,
man.
that's crazy.
We were all
We're
on
gonna
our
go
own.
down. We're all gonna go down.
We talking about
crazy.
CCISD
Yeah, these
here.
motherfuckers don't wanna be
They
like
ain't doing
crazy.
shit.
They just go cancel school if anything looking suspect around this bitch.
That's crazy.
Back then, like I said, they didn't. But really back then, like I don't remember nothing significant really hitting Corpus except like Katrina. I mean, not Katrina. What was the one that came here?
Rita.
Harvey?
Rockport,
The one, yeah, it hit it tore up like Rockport.
Harvey.
Harvey.
Harvey?
No, way
No.
before that. The one that was here in like 05. It happened like right
That's
before
that's
Katrina
Katrina.
or right after Katrina.
Ike, I think so. Ike was
Ike.
after Katrina, I believe.
You talking about where
Ike was
isn't
low.
that the same time when like 3
It
tornadoes
was the one
touched
that
down here?
the one that tore Brockport. If
It had
anybody
to be-
that's tuned
That's Harvey.
in,
That's hard.
That's Harvey.
no, the one back in like this was in like 05.
Celia.
Oh, no, it was
05.
different.
It had to
It
be
was,
Ike,
like
man.
right, it was either right before Katrina or right after Katrina.
It was Rita.
It may have been Rita,
It
but
was
I know
Rita
Corpus like evacuated because we went to like Austin and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it had to
Like,
be Rita. If it was right after Katrina, it was Rita.
It was one of them motherfuckers. What's
I don't
good,
know, but look at that shit.
Mitchell Finesse all the way in Baltimore.
That shit
you know what
does
I'm saying?
not look
DJ
like it's
Dynamite,
planned.
What's good? What's good?
That shit don't look.
Ben Stangen Customs.
That shit right there is not playing, bro.
Shout out Bino.
That
That's what's
shit
coming
looks
right now?
That's what's right now.
Yeah,
That's why you got to go in
that
2
like
hours later.
Yeah, they like a lot of fun.
But they're not claiming it's not a hurricane though, right? It's just a tropical storm at this
Yeah,
point.
But look at that bitch.
Yeah, it's red.
That's what I'm saying. I thought red mean hurricane shit.
No, it just.
I don't know,
See,
but
what
that's
I
just
saw-
that's
I didn't even know we had a black.
severe.
So that color, that the darker the color in there, that's the rainfall. That's like what's coming down. That's what they're expecting. That's why you always have like green, yellow. It's just the lighter the color, the lighter the rain. The
I
darker
see that
it is,
black
the heavier
freak.
you go.
Nah, I think that's more dangerous. That's more wind. That's
red's
more
more
everything. That's
dangerous.
not just rain. I think that's the whole. That's what you
Because the
wanna
winds are
avoid.
only going to be because it's not strong like a hurricane. The winds aren't going to be
What's
more
the
than
wind
like
supposed to
35,
be?
45 miles per hour.
40 plus.
Yeah. And it
Don't
don't
we get those
you don't get a
winds like every
hurricane
once in
until
a while?
after
That's
50,
like a-
60
that's
or
a
like 60 or
Yeah.
something like that.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was like 40 plus. Shit.
I didn't even know we had a black on the scale though. To be honest,
Hell yeah, that's like fucking.
I just thought
the
red was dead.
apocalypse,
That's it.
nigga. Nah, red, they black is like, nigga. Hey,
Hey, it was fucking. It was Hurricane Emily. Let me
Emily.
Emily.
see. Or it might have been. It might have been Rita.
Yeah, it had to be Rita.
Ernesto?
Nah, Rita.
Nah.
Rita came right after Katrina, man. Cause they made it seem. Cause you remember when all the evacuees from Katrina came to Texas, and then
Yeah.
Texas got hit with Rita, and then everybody
Every
was
time
like,
we-
"Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I think
following
it was
them.
Rita, you
It's,
right.
it's,
Because
they,
it was
it's
in
following
September.
them.
It was
Yeah.
in September.
It's
yeah.
following them. It's
Rita.
going where they going, like that type of shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
2005?
I remember that shit.
It was
But
2000.
before that, I want to say before Rita, the only thing that was like, remember when them tornadoes came to Corpus
Yeah.
and tore up like Del Mar
Driscoll.
College and shit. Yeah,
Three of them,
Yeah.
three of them touched down.
My mom was on a bus during all that shit, bro. She saved like a whole bus full of kids through a fucking flood.
What?
Like during all that shit, like because everywhere was fucking flooded, especially around Driscoll. So she threw them all on the fucking bus and pushed on through that water and got the fuck out of there, bro. Like I was,
Shout out to Freak's mom.
Yeah, that whole
Yeah,
side of
big
town
shout
over
out.
there, but that
Yeah.
whole side of town was all fucked up over
That's
there.
crazy.
Hell yeah.
and that's because I think it touched down like where
Fucked
the
up the
college
school.
is and shit like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. 'Cause
That-
I was
that
going,
close.
I was going to Del Mar at the time for the GED program, and I remember they fucking canceled fucking classes that day.
next
And
to the adult learning center.
yeah,
one, right?
and
Yeah.
I never went back.
Man,
That was it.
went back.
He said they canceled it. I thought it was forever.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't been back to that bitch. Shit. Okay, so when how often do it snow here? Cause what tripped me? Okay,
never.
It snowed when I was in high school.
Two times.
It's only
in-
snowed two times.
Two
in my
times
life.
in
That-
my
right,
40
yeah.
years, Scoob.
Yep.
and I've
two
been
times.
here for I think
For both of them.
them motherfuckers.
That's
man.
what's
both.
up.
What was it? What was it? 04?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
great
It snowed in
snow in
04.
And then again, like
That
maybe
was
10
like-
years later. or
I
something
remember
like
it.
that.
Cause I remember it snowed in 04. We had a blackout in our neighborhood. And everybody went outside and
Yup.
shit. That was the one time my parents started taking pictures of our house. They said, "We ever sell it, we're gonna put the pictures of it snowing to
Okay,
it."
so I don't think I was here
for
for
real
the first one
estate
then.
and all this other shit.
04?
Nah, I wasn't
Yeah, that
here.
first one, fucking me and my fucking homeboy, we fucking dumb.
I was in
We're
Cleveland.
fucking. I think I was like fucking 18 or no 19 whenever that shit happened. My little white boy homeboy that lived around the corner,
Yeah.
he's
What,
all,
18, 19 when it snowed?
no, I was 18,
Oh,
19
okay.
years
I was
old when it
16,
happened.
yeah.
My little homeboy fucking, he was like fucking like 18, 17.
Right.
He's like, hey, let's fucking go fucking cruising, smoking this shit. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga,
shit.
he picks me up. We barely make it to the end of the street. We at the stop sign, nigga. We
Kept sliding, right? Hey, there was a lot of people that didn't know how to drive in that bitch.
Niggas, this ain't fucking
South Texas,
smart.
baby. We don't live in the North Pole.
For real.
Hell no. And I was like,
You
hell
had
no,
to tell me this ain't the beach.
we don't know how to drive in that shit.
Bro,
driving the sand,
fuck,
that's
fuck
it.
what y'all talking about. I was slipping and sliding the whole city. So
And
my
what,
mom,
04?
You're
my,
driving?
and,
It was
and
Christmas-
my
you
mom's truck, bro, in
it
a
was
big ass
Christmas Eve.
truck to go pick up a fucking barbecue pit that she bought for my step pops.
A
She
barbecue
was like
pit?
a barbecue pit. She was like, take your friends and take the truck and see what you could do. I was like already drinking, already high. I was like,
Oh,
fuck
man.
it. We was so they tried to clear the fucking streets, but you know it made like dunes in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was boom, boom, jumping them hoes and sliding off.
Fuck
Bro, nobody
that.
was on the fucking street, so we was acting the ass all the way to get the barbecue pit across town and fucking back. And then we fucking carried that home, put it on the side. It was snowing so much by the time we gave it to him, it had snow all over it. So we got pictures of how dope that shit
I
was.
remember we were leaving my grandma's house, and my dad was driving. We were slipping and sliding. We already saw like 3 or 4 accidents just on the way back to the house. A lot of people were just all over the place. That was crazy that day.
Man, when that 04 snow hit, I was living in Cleveland, Texas, man.
Already.
And it snowed like a motherfucker, man. I was living in an apartment complex called the Plaza. Shout out to the Plaza, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The whole apartment complex was out there having a snowball fight.
Yeah, that's how we was in
Yeah.
Christmas.
It was
That's how we
one
was
of the
at the neighborhood.
illest
That's how it
memories
was
that
at
I
Cole
got,
Park.
man.
That shit
It's
was
one
live.
of the illest memories that I got of Cleveland, Texas, bro. Was the 04 fucking snowball fight at the. I'm talking about, bro. Parents, children, anybody could get it. If you coming outside
all day.
we
I'm
be
just glad
lighting
I
your
had
ass
some weed.
up.
Glad I had some weed for the snow of 04.
Oh shit, we were the
God.
pushers back then. That wasn't that
God.
wasn't a
Y'all
problem.
niggas wasn't finna drive to Crestmont, I guarantee you
Nope.
that.
drive
Boy.
into
Not in
Christmas.
Hell no.
Bro,
Y'all became the neighborhood weed man at that point.
that fucking snow, I got stories like from not going to sleep type shit and being super fucking like crazy with it. So a homie actually shot at his fucking at his step pops over some shit that happened with his mom, and we're like fucking riding through the snow like a blizzard type shit and trying to get out of the crest.
Fuck no.
Slipping and sliding, strapped in the car, like trying to get away from the fucking
Tripping
bro.
like a motherfucker.
Yes, so that fucking day was like all kinds of directions. You know what I mean? Like it was a beautiful thing with barbecue pit. Sad thing, somebody almost got shot.
Right.
Another sad thing, we almost got caught. Like,
Hey, but the story
and I
was-
go home and tell my mom everything. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, "God damn it, boy!" Like,
They didn't close the stores though, right? When it
Some of the
snowed?
stores
yeah,
closed.
yeah. I
A
mean,
lot
they're
of
all
them closed.
families.
Yeah,
It's everybody's
a lot-
family.
A lot of the stripes.
It was Christmas Eve.
The Crestmont stripes.
Yep.
The stripes
That too.
still
It was
stay
Christmas
open.
I
Eve.
remember my
Stripes
mom.
stay open
The
regardless.
one or the
Though.
one that just passed?
Oh, four.
Before.
The one that just passed was Christmas Eve, wasn't it?
Nah, it
No,
was
it was
like
04.
December 9th.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know
nah,
it was
that
the Christmas-
04
that
was Christmas
04
Eve.
was like prime.
It was like a white Christmas.
Perfect.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, they even made the book
'cause
and everything.
04, you woke up Christmas morning and,
And it was
and
snow was
all
everywhere.
white.
Yeah,
Remember that?
it
Man,
happened
fuck
that night.
woke up. We
It was
would
like,
go
Yeah,
to
we
sleep.
stayed up
It was
all
like the
night
14
playing.
one, like in 14,
That
when you
was
woke
cool.
up the
It was
next
cool
morning, It was
shit.
all white. That's how it was. It was like that. But the one, I want to say, the one in 04 maybe lasted a little longer, and it was maybe a little bit more.
Because there was like almost
Okay,
2
so
feet
what
of
was
snow.
the one that just recently happened?
17.
Was it? No, was it?
No.
Yeah,
17.
17. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right. Because my little girl was 3 years old. You're
Hey,
right.
man,
I thought that
Yeah,
was
because
dope
they hit
too.
us in College Station.
Yeah.
and we got
I
snowed
I thought
in.
that was
I-
super dope that I got to experience it, and so did my child.
Yeah,
Hey,
hell
I woke
yeah.
up-
Hey, it was
Because
like
other
real late
than
at
that,
night.
I try to wake
Yeah,
my kids
and
up
it
in the
was
morning,
late in the
dog,
morning,
and be
yeah.
like, "Hey, y'all come outside and
But
look
when
at
you
the
woke
snow."
up in the morning by
And
like
my
10
kids
o'clock,
was like,
it was already
"Dad, we was
gone."
outside in the snow at like 3 o'clock in the morning."
It was fucking
I remember the
cold.
first time when the sun came out, it was like everybody was all sad, trying to save the snow, put it in the freezer.
Throw it in
Put it in the
the
freezer.
Put it in
freezer.
the
Yeah.
freezer.
Bro,
Hey,
I
you think
fucking
it'll ever snow like that
Okay.
again? Like
Maybe.
how?
Nah, I heard we're only getting hotter in the world.
Oh God.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and that's worldwide, not just Texas.
Oh God.
The whole
And,
yeah.
I mean, that
You
ain't
see how
nothing
hot
we
it's
didn't
been?
know. That ain't
Bro-
nothing our parents didn't
Hey,
know.
when I was out there working, wifey sent me a screenshot of the weather of here in Corpus,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was like 102 with the heat index of 123.
It was 103 earlier today.
I said,
Shit.
God,
hot.
damn.
Oh no, yesterday it was 103.
and that's because I was thinking about you during all that shit. I was like, so I could only imagine what the fuck the temperature
Inside
was
of-
inside those.
Bro,
straight.
straight. We don't even
Where are you coming from right now?
St. Louis, humidity like motherfucker, dog.
Damn.
So you they hitting the hundreds out there when y'all was working?
What?
It's a different heat though, right?
Yep.
It's like a dry heat or something
Nah,
like that.
It's a humid.
It's humid heat.
So it's like here.
Similar to here.
Nah, here is different. Like being here for so long.
what's worse?
Equipped me for being out there.
Yeah, because it's not. It's
'Cause
like
I
it's
go
usually
out there
98%
and them
humidity
niggas
out
is
here.
in the tanks, damn near dying, and them boys is outside in the whole watching, damn near dying, and they like, Scoob, you handle the heat different. And I'm like, nigga, I lived in Texas for like 23 years, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I done worked
it's
in this
humid as
shit.
fuck out here.
I done fucking, you know what I'm saying? I done caught heat exhaustion in this.
Yep.
I done, you know what I'm saying? I done been in this motherfucking heat. So when you go out there and it's not as bad, Oh, shit, nigga, I'm out here going hard, man.
Shit, everybody here,
Heaving and hoving, you know what I mean?
they think them energy drinks are gonna save you in this shit. They fuck you up.
What
more.
are them juice packs everybody be posting on fucking
Bro,
Facebook?
hey, so check
Just
this
Oh,
out.
What is that?
Electrolytes.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Yeah,
what
freezer
they call
one.
squinchers.
Yeah. What the fuck
Hey,
is
so,
that?
okay, so I'm gonna tell you just like the post said on Facebook. If your boss man break them out,
Oh,
they
man.
finna slave
Yeah.
drive your ass. Now this was so crazy. We had the popsicles, and we had the powder that you pour into the water and shake up.
Yeah.
Say, man, slave, bro. My last paycheck, I had 163 hours, man.
Bro.
Damn.
Oh
For
my
2 weeks?
God.
Bro, they working the shit out you out there, man.
God damn. I'm expecting them fucking drinks and juices.
But that ain't finna do a
Like,
goddamn
No, but
thing.
they are good though.
But that
Water
check is.
But look, the only
But
Motherfuckers
that
are
check
good.
the
is.
check is lovely.
What's the
But
side effect of that squeezy shit?
that squincher shit?
Or whatever the fuck it's
You ain't finna have the runs. You gonna have the marathons.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Nah.
Drink
for
two.
real?
Drink two of them.
I used to eat them motherfuckers forever.
All right, drink two of them. Your ass gonna be in.
You
that
also
porta
eat
potty
Bodnet.
About the fuck.
He's like, hey, my stomach's already
You know what I'm saying?
good.
It's immune to it.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit
God
fuck your
damn.
insides up, man. You going straight to the shitter, dog.
God
But I
damn.
think that they are electrolytes. That's what it is.
Oh,
They
Yeah,
are. They're
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like souped up Gatorade type
Yeah.
shit. It's just
The
like
ba-
way
hey, man,
concentrated.
It's
I
what
ain't gonna lie to
plants
you.
crave.
The best thing for you out there and that type of shit, doing any of that work in the motherfucking sun and all that extra bullshit, water and Gatorade, man, or Powerade.
That's what I figured.
That's it,
yeah,
man.
Fucking water.
yeah.
Real.
Let me tap in with Bino before he disappear on us. He said break time over and I got to get back to these custom cleats order, guys. Y'all be safe down there with that weather, and if anyone need anything done for football season or any other sports, etc., just let me know where they can go, my bros. Y'all be safe and always supporting no matter where I'm at. Yeah, shout out to Bino. Been staying in customs. He's got all kinds of shoes. I mean, everything. I'm not even gonna just
He
put
do
him
custom
on the
shoes?
Yeah.
by far.
What tap you in with them after the show?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bino, did we just become best friends right now?
Shout out
Yeah.
to Bino.
You know what I'm saying? Straight
All the way
up.
in Baltimore,
You're an
Maryland.
Instagram man. Follow him on Instagram.
That's a
Been
big
staying in
shit.
customs.
For
First
sure.
thing when I leave this one.
Man,
Yeah, straight up.
With that said, man, we're going to jump into the first topic, man. Homie Green Eyes was on Facebook, and he asked a question, and it made a lot of people responded with different shit, and it made me just think that I think a lot of people have different interpretations. So we'll ask this question, and for everybody that's tuned in, y'all could chime in too. What is considered ghetto?
Me.
What do you
Straight
mean?
up.
Okay,
So
I think there's two, I
one
think
at a
there's- I think-
time. One
I
at a
think
Let me
there's
get there
two
real
different
quick.
type of ghettos.
Shit, I
Okay,
think
my-
Let him go first since he on screen.
I think
go
there's
for it.
two different type of ghettos.
I was gonna say three,
you know
but
what
yeah.
I'm saying? Because you can call somebody ghetto and somebody appreciate the sentiment, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then you can call somebody ghetto and mean something totally different. So I think there's two different type of ghettos, you know what I'm saying? Or there's two different definitions.
See, like
of it,
I
you know
thought
what I'm
there
saying?
was three.
There might be.
Right,
you know
so,
what I'm
like,
saying?
when I think of
but I
it,
know there's more than one.
What
sure.
I was thinking of, like for the first one, let's say what everybody thinks. If you do the definition ghetto, you know, a low income neighborhood with a high crime rate with minorities living there,
Right.
and then you got another version of ghetto,
Slang.
which
The
is
slang.
somebody that is resourceful without money but still get the
That
same
part.
thing.
That's
right?
why I said me.
Like,
exactly what he described
right, like
there.
so. Let's say
Was
for
somebody what?
so like an example.
I make it happen with what I got,
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
So like, let's say I don't
Always.
got enough money for a basketball rim. Well, shit, my grandma's we used to
go
cut a
get a
crate,
Yeah,
put it
cut
up,
that
and
crate
like,
up.
you got the same result,
And
but
that
you're
is
just more resourceful
ghetto.
with it. You know what I mean? And then you got ghetto, like the motherfuckers are mad because they didn't get a ketchup and they want to fucking go to McDonald's and throw some shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
That-
Okay, I'll take the three. I'll agree on that
That's
three.
true. Everything you said.
Yeah,
dog.
I agree on that three.
right there.
I agree on that three for
That's
sure.
facts.
For sure.
I mean, however I make shit happen is probably not the same way somebody else would make it happen. Like, for instance, I created a video yesterday for somebody off of something real simple, right? Like, I found a way around
right.
Yeah, you're
doing
resourceful.
it. And I resourceful as
But
fuck.
resourceful doesn't mean ghetto.
No,
No,
it's
no,
how
but-
you're using that. It's you're, like MacGyver was
Yeah,
ghetto.
like I got a cousin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
No, I think
Yeah.
I think-
Okay.
I
yeah,
think-
you
Yeah,
MacGyver in
yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
MacGyver in it.
He was very ghetto.
Yeah, straight
Depending
up.
on the resources
Okay.
that you're
Right.
using,
Okay,
you
yeah,
can use a,
we
yeah.
claim him.
Like,
yeah,
you
100%.
can use
Yeah.
a different resource, or you can use the ghetto resource. Like,
Well, if
But
you
that's
don't
being
have the
resourceful.
resources that you have, like
Yeah,
say if
you
I didn't have
don't-
turntables, I would figure out a way to still make that music pop as if I had turntables.
Or like homeboys that don't got drums, but yet they'll get buckets,
well, I
different
guess I look
buckets,
at
and
it
all
like-
of a sudden you
I
got the
look at
same
it-
beat.
I look at it like this. Okay, I'm stuck at home. My car broke down. I could call my homeboy and him give me a ride to wherever I need to go, or I can go and sit there and hop on that B bus stop, which they're gonna call ghetto.
Hell no,
So
that's not
I can
ghetto.
take the ghetto resource, or I could take the
Or like-
resource
Nah,
that
hell
wouldn't be
nah.
considered ghetto.
Or you ain't got a
in
car.
Corpus, let's just keep it 100. If you riding the bus in Corpus, you're considered
Family.
ghetto.
They go-
I heard
Yeah.
a girl from Corpus say if you riding with the windows down,
You ghetto.
you're ghetto.
What the
Shit,
fuck kind
I
of shit is
accept
that? I
that
don't know.
too,
Yeah,
because
I'm
Because you're
with me.
supposed
windows down,
to
radio up.
You
Shit, they got some people that don't even got doors on the Jeeps.
I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, I love that.
I do too.
Growing up, I had a friend who had a fucking Jeep with no doors, bro. We used to squeeze, no bullshit, like 7, 8 of us in that bitch.
Oh, really?
Driver, passenger, somebody in the middle, and however many fit in the fucking back with your elbows and legs sticking out. And back then, they didn't fuck with you as much as they do. It was like being safety and secure
Right,
and
right.
shit. Like, our parents grew up on lap belts.
Yeah.
My
God.
cousin was almost paralyzed from being in a wreck in a lap belt because it pinched the shit
Yeah.
out of him right in the core of his,
Bro,
you
that's
know.
crazy.
So for a
Wow.
week, he couldn't feel his legs. But, you know,
Well, they
safety
didn't
has
give a
changed.
fuck back
Or like you know what?
Hey,
You know what
so
else you can
that-
say that's ghetto? Anytime Spirit Airlines goes flying in the air, you know some shit about to go down.
That's ghetto. I flew that. And we was definitely on a ghetto flight.
I think we all.
You know what I mean?
so-
But
hold on,
what
hold on,
makes
wait,
it
wait.
ghetto?
It's cheaper.
It's just like
So
some
is this
shit
ghetto?
that don't
I
need
got
to be
one- I
done
got
that
another
gets
one.
done.
You're getting
I
the
don't know,
job
like-
done for cheaper.
Look, check this out.
Shit.
We're on the way
Okay,
back.
let me give you on this. Hold on.
Let's go right quick.
The battle rap shit. TBL was fucking whatever. TBL 361, and I'm gonna say that as somebody who was behind it, ghetto.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? We made it happen. But we both got to the same goal
Right. With the resources
Yeah,
that
you
you
with
have.
our resources because we wasn't
Right,
rich.
right.
We didn't have all these sponsors. It was just me, my broke ass, Mike's broke ass,
Come on.
XP's broke ass. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
Like,
Mike? With Mike.
Michael
White.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Go ahead,
you know?
Alex.
Yeah, my
So
bad.
was this a thing to do back in the 90s, or was this ghetto? I'm a kid riding in the front seat with my mom on the floorboard
Oh, that's
over
ghetto.
over a
That's-
20
That's fucking ghetto.
over a
Ghetto.
24 pack
Yeah.
of beer.
You're ghetto.
Yes, ghetto.
Hiding it.
That's a
But
car
this
seat.
was so crazy.
But that's a
That's
ghetto
ghetto?
car seat.
Fuck yes. But this was so crazy.
On the
Ghetto
floor,
we
in the
all-
front seat,
Yeah.
anything is ghetto.
Yeah, but we all been there.
Mattress
You
on the
telling me
floor.
that You ain't never rolled in the fucking floorboard.
Hell,
Or in the front seat.
hell no.
Oh,
Never.
that's crazy.
Bro, we
Never.
used to
That's
put
crazy.
my mother
Yeah.
used to
You
put
try
my
fit
little
the most
brother down
people,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you fit, you're gonna sit
If
wherever
you fit,
fit.
you see. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
I
Mexican.
remember-
But that, you know what? That's a Mexican thing.
that's
That's a Mexican thing,
I
though.
remember distinctively riding in the front seat in the floorboard
Because
and my
you-
mom telling me keep your head
Keep
down.
your head
Because you can
down.
put two 18
Yep.
packs. You can put two 18 packs and a baby in between, and they
Hey,
bumpers.
and the crazy part about this, we got pulled over.
Damn.
We got pulled over.
The lawman said y'all was ghetto.
What ghetto contraption
I
is this?
honestly think that they didn't get a ticket
Damn.
because I hid that fucking beer. I was trained.
Put that beer
Damn.
right on top of you. Just
Nah, fucking sitting on it. But anyways,
Shout out to DQ that's tuned in from the Trap House Kitchen. Shout out to Ray Cuetes. She said born in Corpus Christi is born into ghetto.
I mean, I think it depends on what side of town.
Yeah.
Because I met a lot of homies that
shout out to
actually
my
are
son
cool
Eli.
homies
Love your
that
son.
No-
didn't know
corporate
any
slander.
kind of ghetto at all
Love
until
stuff.
they fucking came to where I was from.
Yeah, no corporate
And then it was
slander
like,
shall prosper.
Okay.
I kind of like this.
Okay, so can I say this? Can I? Okay, so
That's
let,
how my fucking home.
let me
Straight
bring up
up.
this question in. So is everybody ghetto?
I think everybody
not
has a little
everybody.
bit of ghetto in
In
them.
them.
You know what I'm saying? Because at some point in time, everybody has to get fucking ghetto.
Like I'm from,
If that's
I would
the-
consider like
if that's the
I'm
case.
from the ghetto, the barrio, whatever they fuck
Good.
they call it, but
Right.
I don't live there no more. So I try not to act like that.
But
like,
do you have ghetto tendencies, my nigga?
Yeah, but at this point in my life, it takes a lot to bring them out.
yeah.
Like a lot. Like I try my best to.
Not be ghetto.
Yeah, I pride myself almost on not being ghetto, unless it's just certain times where it's just.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Like
I think
pride
ghetto-
is out the window, nigga.
I think ghetto to some people is like trying to handle the situation. Like if somebody's trying to handle the situation sophisticated, like a gentleman, and then you come in with like, nah, fuck that shit. that immediately becomes a ghetto situation to them.
Like that
You know
one
what I mean?
lady
Like,
that-
you're
that
not
one
trying to
lady
hear
that
their
beat
shit.
up that whole Southwest
Nah, it was
Airlines
good.
And started throwing them, blinking them like the computer.
It was good.
Let him do a check right quick.
Go for it.
Check.
Okay, we good. Go ahead, Bert.
Or even like when situations like when we always see this, it's either Burger King or McDonald's, or a customer mad about some little thing about their food or whatever,
Oh, bro.
and
Shit,
then
people
go
even
off
think
on the
you're ghetto
go
for
off
eating
on the
McDonald's.
employee shit.
No, hey, bro. St. Louis McDonald's, my nigga. Ghetto.
But I wouldn't
Trash?
consider that
Ghetto.
ghetto. I would just
Trash?
consider that
Not trash.
bro.
Fucking toe, dog.
at some point-
The workers in that motherfucker. Hey, them ladies did not give a fuck. The customers that came in, bro, I seen a dude throw a cup of ice at a lady's head, bro. That's pretty fucking ghetto, dog.
Yeah, that's ghetto.
That's ghetto.
Yelling, all that shit. It was crazy, dog. And I enjoyed every minute of it.
Right? And that's just
Chronicle
what
would
it
have
is.
ate that up.
But like, I guess I look at like you say.
I love the ghetto. I love seeing the ghetto
So,
come out of people.
Someone walks in the
I do
fucking
too.
a black dude walks in the Burger King. They fuck up his order. He starts fucking throwing a fucking fit, acting fucking crazy. They call it ghetto. A white dude walks in and does the same shit.
He's a Karen.
They call him trailer trash.
He's a Karen.
Nah,
mental,
they call it-
mental health.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought they were gonna call him
I
trailer
thought
trash.
you were gonna
But-
say Karen.
Nah, he's
I-
acting
I-
ghetto
I-
too.
But
Well,
I know
that-
I
but
don't
a-
think
nah,
that's acting ghetto.
a Karen
I think
don't fight. A Karen call the
As
cops.
much as you don't want to admit it, it falls down to
Straight
mental
up.
health. It falls down to you not being able to mentally keep your
Hold it
fucking
together.
composure.
Yeah, hold it together.
to
Yeah.
Hold yourself together.
Yeah.
So you could say ghetto, but really it's mentally.
If that's
You
the-
let these people mentally get to you to the point
Well, I mean,
where
it-
you're about to do some fuck shit to go to jail.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
they fuck
if-
up probably a lot. That's
if
why.
you catch anybody at the right time, anything's
That's what I'm
possible.
gonna say.
True.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Something just happened to me in my personal life, and you come at me sideways, bro. You're getting that off of that.
You
Like,
getting-
yeah,
probably
yeah,
had
yeah.
nothing to do with you at all, but you
right,
just
right,
happened to
right.
give me that extra spark.
You
I
gave me
needed.
that extra push to push
Yeah.
you.
So I mean,
I feel
Does that
everybody's.
become
I feel
ghetto?
everybody's ghetto. I feel everybody's ghetto.
in a way, one way or another.
Can
Bro,
you
everybody.
live? Can you live in the ghetto and your house not be ghetto?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I've
Hell
seen
yeah.
ghetto
I seen trailers.
fabulous.
I seen
It
people's
becomes
trailer
levels.
homes that are like nicer
Look
than
at
houses.
all them.
It
Yeah,
becomes
inside.
levels. You
Ghetto?
Look at
got-
all them. Look at all them. Like I'm just gonna say, people from Mexico that come and move over here to the ghetto neighborhoods, and they all move in together and they fix that house like it looks.
They build a
like fucking-
badass house.
It'd be
But
like-
at
it'd be
least
like
from
that
Mexico,
episode-
and it's not ghetto.
That episode.
and they live in the ghetto.
No, they still live in the
Yeah,
ghetto.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
You know, like when it coming to America, when Homeboy just remodeled that whole house, had a jacuzzi in there. There was,
Already.
you know what I mean? Just,
Bro,
people
ghetto
do it.
fabulous, bro.
Yeah.
Ghetto
Yeah,
fabulous.
ghetto
Ghetto
fabulous.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
way
ghetto
to
fabulous,
live.
man.
Living lavish.
Yeah,
What y'all know about
yeah,
that?
Wilson, hell yeah. What you talking about, man?
I
Just
know
that
what you
fucking
talking about,
mystical
shit.
God
But
damn.
like that's a perfect example. Like moving from Mexico. So when I would chill in the valley, bro, everybody lives like that.
Yeah.
Like even the fucking poor people have dope ass fucking built houses.
Damn.
They got tile floors.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause they
in the
make that
hood.
shit.
You know what? You know
exactly
shit.
I
because
gotta-
they went to work, brought some supplies home,
Yep.
and put that bitch on their house.
Hey, Freak,
Yeah.
I got a ghetto Mexican thing for you, and you. This is when you know you a ghetto Mexican or like a national.
Yeah.
When they go to your house to use the restroom, but the toilet paper don't go in the toilet; it go in the trash.
Oh, hell
Oh,
no.
that's ghetto. as
Oh,
hell.
that's some annoying ass shit.
That's what you got in
That's
the original.
That's that Mexican shit.
I don't
straight
think
up.
that
'Cause I
falls-
go to a bunch of Mexicans' houses and they throw that shit in the motherfucking trash.
I
You know
hate
why?
that
I don't give a
shit.
fuck.
Okay,
I'm fucking
okay.
saying it.
All right,
That's that Mexican
do you
shit.
Know, do you know why though?
DJ
You know-
Lil King said that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't
Hey,
think
I
it's,
can tell you why too.
I don't
tell
think
you
it's
why.
ghetto
The shit's
shit
gonna
though.
get clogged.
No, yeah, because
Yeah.
the pipe,
The plumbing.
the pipes over there
Yeah,
are not the
yeah.
same. So they don't
Hey, the
want you to
pipes,
put
the
yeah.
Mexican house pipes
Yeah.
ain't never
That's
gonna
how
be
you know you
fixed.
got
The Mexican pipes
Hey.
ain't never gonna be fixed.
King,
never
King,
gonna-
I hate
you,
that shit.
you laughing,
Yeah,
right?
y'all know I ain't racist.
No.
I
Hold up.
always see that shit at Mexicans' house. And my,
That's why I
my-
said-
my girls' fucking grandparents and them used to do that
And
shit.
their pipes
they
are-
from fucking
yeah.
Laredo.
And their pipes are
Yeah,
fucked
they're
up.
probably from Mexico.
Their pipes are
I
fucked
hate
up.
That's when you got an
And
original.
they got generations of pipes.
Hey,
That's
them
what I said,
motherfucking
man.
pipes.
I was like, I
You
all around
laughing,
that
but that's real as
Yeah,
fuck.
It is real as fuck. They're the
older
same
ones
people
say-
that
I
probably-
just say, my little nieces, they'll come
Yeah.
over here, they be doing that shit. I'm like,
Hey,
oh,
I
hell.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you, I told you,
Yeah.
I had some
Put that shit in the
Mexican
toilet,
ghetto wings for y'all real
sweetheart.
quick.
Hey, which
I
one
got
of y'all?
family
Which
like
one
that.
of y'all tapped in and throw y'all toilet paper in the trash?
Man, they ain't gonna say that shit.
They're like, only when we pee. That's just as nasty though.
Like,
Ghetto
how
Mexican.
often are you throwing that trash? Because
Bro,
I feel
it-
like that
you
shit
have
needs
to
to
be
be
like
a lot.
every hour.
Every day.
every hour.
Every
Every
hour,
hour.
But nah, you know how you avoid that? you know how you avoid that?
Put it
Don't
in the
put a
toilet.
fucking trash can in there.
Don't put
Yeah.
That's how you do it, dog.
Is that how that
They got no
works?
choice.
Is that how they trained you, Alex?
Don't put no trash
Is that how your girl trained you? She was like, I'm tired of your shit, Alex.
Hell no. I hate
Pun
that
intended. I'm tired of your shit. Shout out to Alex's
Hey,
girl.
all right.
Ray said no, sir.
Fuck that.
Oh, man.
But when you
up?
sit down and like actually think of the logic of why they do that, though,
Yeah,
you get that.
you
As
get it.
nasty as it is,
Yeah, but still,
and as
dog,
fast as you need to get that trash fucking changed, it makes them
hey,
fight.
another thing, check
It
this
makes
out.
the
Hey, look,
plumbing
I'm gonna
last
make this
longer.
even
It
funnier.
just makes you. They just
Hey.
think like it's like that everywhere.
Can't
Yeah.
tell you
That's all
even
they know.
funnier. This is why they buy the lavender bags.
the
The lavender scent bags. Hey, am I fucking lying at
Hey,
your
bro,
grandma's house?
I mean,
your
everybody
grandma's
buys
house?
that shit. I buy that shit now.
Oh, I told you.
I don't think.
They even get the
Hey.
scented toilet paper.
My chick
That's what
hates
I'm talking about.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the trash bag.
No, oh, you
a
said
trash
She's
bag.
I
trash.
said scented toilet paper. I was
Trash
like,
bag.
But I'm like,
Toilet paper is nasty
you
as
don't
fuck,
need
too.
that.
Feels like you're wiping your ass with a fucking flower. But
Ray
anyway,
said fuck the
This
plumbing.
nigga said that's why they
yeah,
Fuck the
Yeah.
flow. Straight up, right?
straight up.
Yeah.
If your tia or your abuela, grandma, abuela, grandpa, whatever, don't got the lavender fucking trash bags,
they're an original.
man,
Then you're
that shit's ghetto as fuck.
I was just about to say that, kiddo.
Yeah.
Hey, if you have Fabuloso, does that make you ghetto?
Hell nah.
Hell
That make you
nah.
clean.
Hey,
mean, think about it.
You probably got-
what's the
You probably got
different
put
version
on,
of
you probably got
Fabuloso?
put
Mr.
on
Clean,
by some ghetto
Pine Sol?
people.
Yeah.
Pint saw, Mr.
Got put on
Clean.
by ghetto people, yeah.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
know about Fabuloso, you probably got put on
On
by
the
some
stove
Yeah,
with
it's
in
some-
a
yeah,
pot.
you got
Yeah.
Fabuloso.
While
You
you're
got
smoking.
Fabuloso in the house.
Dog,
Shit.
hell
Hey,
yeah.
you already know.
You stumbled
That's
into
ghetto.
it.
Fuck. Hey, you gotta boil the Fabuloso to get
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
you
steam,
do.
to get the
Oh, man.
smell.
Yep.
While you smoke, yeah,
Them
you
concrete
bro,
walls,
that-
dog.
hey,
that's
hey,
real
hey,
smoker
that's-
shit, man.
I never knew how much I actually believed that shit, so I would just pour the Fabuloso on the floor, just let that
What
bitch
the
sprinkle and
fuck?
sit.
That makes sense. This motherfucker
Is
gonna
that
be
not the
slipping
same
and sliding,
shit?
Add
dog.
like your sugar and
Yeah,
shit.
but it's
Like,
Hell no.
you know what? You know what's funny is now they make that shit in a spray. So fuck what y'all
Does the
talking about.
Fabuloso come from Mexican
But-
shit though? Because I always looked
know.
at that
It's
Fabuloso
just the
bottle,
cheap, yeah.
and it to me it always looked
Fam, it's called.
Fabulous. That shit is fabulous.
It is the Mexican shit.
to me it always looked like whenever I would see my grandma with that shit, it would look like some shit that came like straight from Mexico.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, pretty much.
It ain't like we just doing hot Cheetos. It's literally in
The
Hey,
bottle, like-
check this out. Did y'all Mexicans use that fucking white bag, the polar? What was that shit?
The
like
white
Ajax.
bags. Oh yeah.
What
Yeah.
was that shit?
That's
dog?
laundry detergent.
Yeah, is it for
Remember
real?
that? That was
Yeah,
that
the
cheap
whole
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
No, it was like a white bag.
It's a white bag. It says
It had like a
Ajax
polar.
type
What
shit.
was it?
I don't think it was Ajax though.
It was,
Was
I don't
it?
think it was Ajax
It was laundry
either.
detergent.
Ajax was the army, the
It was laundry
the
detergent.
baking
That
soda
shit was
in
ghetto.
Yeah.
and
You
the
bought that,
Army
you
Hammer.
Was that woof woof
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
on Cheech and Chong?
Stay with the Fabuloso.
Bro,
Bro,
there used
that
to
had
be
me
there
dying
used to
right
be
there.
like a soap bar that looked like a little brick with the little
Mhm, with the-
indentions.
yeah.
Remember that?
Mhm.
I remember my grandma's house having a fucking rack full of like that type of shit, but at the same time, once upon a time she had 12 kids, so having that much shit in
Already.
stock was a natural thing. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
did y'all have when y'all went to y'all's Mexican grandma's house? I don't know if they were old enough at the time, but my grandma was like really old. They would have them. It's not the rockers that the pusher that they walk with the.
With the
Yeah,
tennis balls.
no, but the one for the shower where it's like a sit. and you go.
yeah.
I would love showering at my grandma's. I sit my happy ass down smoking while that shit hit. I was like,
Hell
yes, bro, that's where it was at.
Riding around smoking weed with your kids in the back seat. Ghetto or
Get-
ghetto or
super
not
ghetto.
ghetto?
Super
I,
ghetto.
I feel.
It was
Ultra
us.
ghetto.
Hey, what about somebody
Ultra.
else's kids?
Man, that's beyond
Hella
ghetto.
ghetto.
Hey, check this out.
God.
We were kids.
On
and
everything I love.
I'm not giving no fuck.
On everything I love.
Yeah.
We ain't got to
But,
open
okay,
the can
so-
in the
so
damn
you
car
remember-
with that
Not
fucking
even
kid.
somebody
remember-
else's kid.
You remember
No
little?
fucks given.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's when you tell Johnny, shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Hey, you remember?
Yep.
You remember the kid in
We need a
the
disclaimer
park
on this
No,
bitch,
no,
man.
it
On
was a
Belly?
joke. That did not happen.
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
The kid in the car, in the park on Belly. Y'all remember that scene?
Yeah.
Where he's
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
So that age kid, while I was probably like 18,
You were
and this
smoking.
fool's in the back, like he put in on the shit.
I've been there. I've been there.
Straight up, bro.
I've been there.
I was that kid from
Yeah.
fucking Belly. Straight up. Fucking in Crestmont with the older heads.
on,
I
man.
was that fucking
So
kid.
that's why I
Fucking
said
Belly.
somebody else's kid.
Yeah. but you don't know that nigga's parents though.
I didn't care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You fuck with him.
I was barely worried
No,
about mine.
but what I'm saying is you fuck with him. You
Yeah,
ain't
and honestly, not even. I fuck with the dude that was passenger seat. He brings this kid in the car, so I'm like in an awkward moment of like, do I give a fuck or do I not give a fuck?
But the little kid has just as much ends as y'all do.
Just straight
so
up, like,
it's adding more to the table.
Yeah, he put in on
He
this.
said, I brought my 5 on it. Hold up.
our fucking cruise lasted that much longer.
See, now I'm thinking. Well, when you said that,
yeah.
I'm thinking of you driving in the car with your homie. You know what I'm saying? And he got his fucking
4-year-old.
8 and his 4-year-old the back car.
Yeah,
No, I
at the
just
age
know
you're at
somebody-
now. At the age you're at now.
Yeah, I just mean somebody else's kid.
Nah.
Period.
Yeah.
Dog, my mom used to raise us like against all that shit. So when we would come to the city, my aunts would smoke weed. You better not fucking go tell your mom they were smoking in the car. You better not fucking go tell her.
God damn.
And they'll be taking us like to go do fun shit. So
Yeah.
I didn't
They're all hitting licks.
I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, at that age, them kids don't know what the fuck, bro. Nah,
Hey,
you
no,
you
good,
good,
you
good.
good.
And it wasn't just me and my sister. It was the whole nephews and nieces. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Deep in
Yeah.
the car. They're
That's
fucking
crazy.
smoking. That shit was crazy.
Hey.
Yeah, that's ghetto as fuck.
Bro,
Like, hey,
I
so-
done came up around some people who rented out their kids to pick up some weed type shit.
No, hey,
like-
my mom smoked my whole life, and I didn't, bro. I was like the dare captain. Had no idea, bro. Like, hey, man, I smelled weed for the first time in my life, and was like, Mom, like, I never smelled that, but it don't smell right. Let's call the laws. And my mom was like, nigga, like, calm down, like. You're tripping, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I didn't find out, bro. I didn't know my mom smoked weed until I stole her weed when she was like, I was like 15 years
Yeah,
old. Bro.
when you knew what it was.
You know what I'm saying? But when I was like fucking 8, 9, 10 years old, bro, like, bro, I was, when I say oblivious, man, had no clue.
Because you were just so used to it.
Bro, I
It's
no
normal.
clue.
Yep.
I'm talking about like like I had no idea.
I know. I got friends and I got cousins. And, the kids, and they literally the kids don't even really like. They just think, oh, well, daddy's just doing his thing.
Right.
Like,
don't
they,
even know,
like yeah, like they don't even know. They
Like,
don't,
I ain't go- like,
they don't
bro-
know what it is. They don't say they just
They
normal to them.
smell it though.
Like,
I
I
knew what it was as a kid because I knew the difference between my dad smoking a cigarette and him
Exactly.
smoking weed.
Hell yeah.
Right,
But
right.
nowadays, I think these kids aren't afraid of the parents like the way we were afraid of our parents.
Not at all.
whenever we were
Oh
kids.
yeah,
Nah,
we were
not at all.
afraid.
Yeah, I was afraid. I better not go to school, even though it never crossed my mind to go to school and tell them people or nothing. But I just knew I'm gonna get my ass fucking told fuck up
Hey,
if I go to
And
school
you,
and tell these
hey,
people
and-
anything that's
hey,
going
and
on.
you
at
know,
home.
and you know damn well not even to ask this lady what it is.
Yeah,
for real.
hell yeah.
Or touch it.
Hell yeah.
Man, you crazy as hell.
Man, y'all crazy as hell. At 13, I was taking a bump out of a roommate that lived in the motherfucking house with us. Popped the lock on his room to his door. Saw a bag just sitting open like that, bro. Fuck it. Told the homie, fuck it. We fuck it.
Man.
We're gonna move on to the
13.
next. We're gonna move on to the next topic. Speaking
Tragic.
of fucking ghetto, man, the Trade Center is still having
You
air
stupid.
conditioning
You stupid
problems.
for that intro, though. he said, speaking of ghetto, the fucking Trade Center. That's a perfect example.
Oh man.
So from the mall, from
Hey.
La Palmera.
What-
Yeah.
look,
The Trade Center
To
is
the
considered
Trade
ghetto,
Center.
but
No,
they have
ghetto
their hit and
fabulous.
miss-
Trade
hit-
Center's
hit and miss-
ghetto.
hit and
They're
miss
gonna say it's
spots.
ghetto.
What'd
I
you
would
say
say
they
ghetto
always-
fabulous. Ghetto
Yeah.
fabulous.
Because
bro.
when we had
But
the
I
plug
fucks
in,
with
what
it
you
though.
need.
I
When
don't
we had
say
our
it as a
store-
bad thing.
When we had our store in the
Goddamn right.
Trade Center, like we tried to like be like something different than just your average Trade Center store.
Yeah.
For us, the Trade Center was just our location.
Yeah.
So it's all to us. It went back to what you said earlier about the Mexicans coming
Yeah.
from Mexico building a badass house that's in the ghetto. Like
Yeah.
your house isn't ghetto, but it's in the ghetto.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
our store wasn't ghetto, but it was in the ghetto.
ghetto.
Okay,
Yep.
so now tell me this. What if every store inside of the Trade Center
Feels
that's-
like that.
was ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Was to go inside of the Trade Center and with the same mentality, does that no longer make the Trade Center ghetto?
It means
They all did.
it means rent goes up.
You know why it's ghetto? Because
And that
it's
means it ain't the
minorities
ghetto
there.
when it happens.
Yeah.
It's ghetto because of
Exactly.
minorities.
Bing,
in
Yeah.
there.
bing, bing,
Yeah,
bing,
that's
bing.
exactly
Once these
True.
white people start coming to the trade center,
It's no longer ghetto.
It's no longer ghetto. It's integrated.
And what's funny
It's
is that
gentrified.
it's La Palmera, a Mexican, right? Spanish, and then Trade Center.
But I remember back in the day,
I thought some Indian.
the competition to the trade
Trade
center
Center?
was Sunrise Mall.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the mall period, though.
Like I'm talking.
If
probably
you're
like
talking about Sunrise Mall, that bitch was live in prime
I'm
time.
talking.
yeah.
I'm
What year was
talking
that?
like I'm talking
90s.
the year I'm talking
Mids.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Mids.
I'm talking like around like whenever Padre was already booming. So I would say I'm probably talking about like 05 to like
Oh, man.
09.
The only thing helping
Like,
Sunrise
I would
was the
look at,
dollar
like,
movies.
Okay, y'all want to go to the Trade Center and buy CDs, or you want to go to Sunrise Mall because
I was
James
here
and them
for
had
that.
their store at Sunrise Mall too.
True that.
The-
Yeah, by
the
the door,
dog-
right?
Exactly.
Going down,
So and
wasn't
then
it?
they had like shirt stores and shit.
I was
like,
buying clothes from them back
You know what
then.
I'm
Now I
saying?
think about it.
Exactly. So that's why
And
I
that's
say,
because
like-
they were one of the few that had my size back then.
Exactly. They
Back
had those
then
big
I was
old
like,
Algiers
yeah.
shirts and shit like that.
I was 3 and
I'm
4
saying
X.
around
Yeah,
that
and then-
time, that
What
was it
05,
called?
06, 07 time,
What
like
floor?
What was it
What
called?
store?
Underground Sounds. The one that's in the
Underground
Trade
Sounds.
Center, they had
Oh,
one
yeah.
inside of Sunrise Mall.
Why does Sunrise Mall close
They
down?
also have that
What's
show.
that?
They also have that
Remember.
store, Rock and Roll.
Yeah, Rock and Roll Plus too.
Yep.
I mean, that was a little
Man,
bit
it's hard
different.
to explain fucking Sunrise Mall because
It's
to
like
this
a-
day I can't even tell you the layout of that motherfucker. Like straight
We-
up.
There was
We-
you know what
I
they
couldn't-
did though.
I couldn't even tell you the layout
You know what
of
they had?
Sunrise Mall.
What-
Like
all right, so
now.
this
like that.
I feel like this is what saved Sunrise Mall. Besides the dollar movies, Burlington, and that fucking Aladdin's Castle, where they
Yeah,
would
the
fucking have
arcade.
like,
So it's going to shop at
The arcade was hard, bro.
yeah, like they had birthday party, and it was right next to
Dude,
the food court.
You had to stand in line to get
Oh,
on that
man.
bitch.
Yeah.
You were good.
Hey, we acting an asshole today's episode, man.
people
No
people
fuss
were up
given.
all day.
He
What
said,
happened?
Going to shop at Burlington Ghetto.
Damn.
Straight up.
Hey, that's where we shop growing up.
And
I
you
don't
know what?
tell you,
I'll
bro.
accept that as somebody who's shopped there many times. You know what's funny? Is
I done
you-
shopped there.
you-
I
I
said,
don't think that big.
You want some pants, Neil? I'm gonna take you to go Burlington and go get you some pants.
but nah, see, you got it twisted though, because you'll wear last year's hot shit.
Yup.
Yeah.
And we in Corpus. We in
All the
Corpus. The
time.
motherfuckers don't know what's hot going on half the time.
Yeah, so if I'm a year late, I'm all good.
I'm still
I'm
straight.
still here.
It's still fresh.
But
It's
nah,
still name brand.
I did have the friends that were fresh as fuck, fresh out the fucking Hilfiger
Yeah.
factory type
Right.
shit.
Nah,
you know, so
I'll Burlington.
polo
Oh,
boots
yeah,
and all that.
Burlington
shit.
Mall.
But that
But-
was like fucking middle school, high school. I remember that whole era, like I say, from like 05 to fucking 08, 09, 2010. Like, it wasn't even about the fucking name brand shit. It was about those shirts that Wheaties, and it was a motherfucker that they were Wheatie box with that said
Yup.
Wheaties in it with,
Yup.
the shirt
The
with
player,
the nuggets
yeah.
and the Algiers and all the DJ Screw shirts and shit like that. Like,
And one shirt.
That whole down south phase of fucking clothing that we went.
I mean, I even went through that.
Sean
guy.
John.
Basically,
I had a few
whenever
Pimp C shirts and shit
Yeah,
and all
exactly,
that,
all
yeah.
that shit. Whenever Paul Wall and them basically hit like BET and shit
Rockaware.
like that, like we were all
Eminem-
wearing that
Eminem
three,
smoking
and they were in
blunts
3X
and shit,
sizes and shit like
Yeah.
you know what I'm
3 and
saying?
up.
Shit that was
See, that was
inappropriate
that was
to
like
wear
the
in
whole
some places type shit.
that
you
was
know
the
what I'm
whole
saying?
FUBU, Rockaware.
No, that was
fucking,
way
no,
after
Echo,
that.
all these
That's
people were still
before.
doing
You're
it.
talking about
Hell
like
no.
2002.
Led up to all
Nah,
that.
you're late.
You're talking about like
Yeah, you're
2002.
talking 2002.
And that's because that's like platinum
And that ain't-
FUBU.
Well,
that's
that's-
not even FUBU starting
2002 is
out.
when I
Hey,
got to
nah,
high
we
school.
talking. Hey, we talking about this days.
And it was platinum football game.
Yeah, hell yeah,
talking about
yeah.
that
And
shit.
then with it rock with it.
So
yeah,
the Soldier Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we talking
hell
about that
yeah.
shit. When niggas was
Bathing
doing that
ape
shit.
and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Niggas wearing all that fake baby.
Niggas was
yeah.
doing that shit.
Was
Fat
platinum-
Farm, FUBU. That, I mean, I was wearing FUBU in 1997, 1998, bro.
yeah.
Straight
Th-
up.
When those
Y'all
Fat
all
Alberts
older
came
than
out,
me.
bro,
Fat
that
Albert
shit
was
was
like
live.
01.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, not
Fat Farm was
Platinum
2001,
FUBU.
2002.
It's platinum FUBU.
Platinum football. There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, platinum
Yeah,
food,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's what I
Platinum
said, and that
FUBU,
was years
Iceberg.
after fucking FUBU had already been FUBU.
That's Echo
Like-
Echo days.
Echo.
Yeah.
Y'all
With the
remember the
feelings.
Dadas?
Man,
Yeah.
K-Swiss.
Dadas?
K Swiss.
Hey, didn't they used to wear those shoes on like a fighting game?
The Dadas?
Yeah, hell yeah. No, they had them on the basketball game, the And1 basketball game.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
What?
The
Dada
Dada
shoes.
shoes.
Oh yeah.
man, I remember them days.
What was it? I think I was wearing like Echo
First
shoes back
down.
then.
And one.
Yeah, I definitely remember fucking Underground
of
Sounds
Echo.
inside the
Master
fucking
P's
Sunrise
shoes?
Mall. I never wore none of them ugly motherfuckers.
Yeah, I ain't
Mm-mm.
No limit
I wore the
shoes.
G units though.
The G Unit.
Got
what
blood
about,
on
what
them
about
hoes
the Fat
the first
Farms?
night,
What about
bro.
the
That's when
Fat
he
Farms?
was. It was G Unit with Reebok.
Yeah,
Fat Farms.
With the shell.
that's when they both had
Yeah, I
the
never had
fucking
the Fat
shoe
Farms.
deal.
That, you know, that's when that's
Jay-Z
when,
and 50 had
all
the
at the
deal.
same time. That's when ice creams were coming out, and Pharrell started doing it.
Oh yeah, I remember the
They
ice
started
cream.
doing the ice creams were live.
Yeah, I remember the ice creams. not my style.
They were different
like,
colors. They were like a lot of skater, like
Yeah,
random,
not my
like
style.
really bright, loud colors.
No, hey, but like growing up in Cali, I remember when the motherfucking skater shoes took off to like a whole new level.
Heelys?
Like the
Stop it.
Nah, the
soaps.
Heelys took off like that.
The
though.
soaps.
Pun intended.
Etnies, fucking
Etnies,
bro,
yeah.
there
Oh,
some
what was
fucking
we were just
crazy-
talking about the Supras.
Supras, bro. Them was fly
fucking
ass shoes, dog.
what was the other?
Man, y'all got some big bulky ass shoes.
They
Nah,
were.
some of
they
them
were.
hoes
They were
dope.
comfy as fuck.
Some of them hoes was dope.
Yeah.
Let's
dog.
get back
Nah,
to the trade
I
center
fucks with
though,
them.
man. Do y'all think it's bad for the businesses that are there that they're having problems with this AC?
For
Fuck
this long,
yeah.
I've been
yes.
seeing
Oh.
people talking shit about it. And I think
Is
I
it-
seen
is it-
Michael White make a post that say if you can stand the heat, which this food will totally be worth it, come wait in line to get the El Vago barbecue. I think that's what it was she was
Yeah.
trying to promote.
Shout
But
out El
basically
Vago.
saying like it's worth the wait in the fucking heat. And I'm like looking at, shout out to Daddy Creed, he not here today. He got like the shop in there. I just feel like by them not getting that shit fixed properly is fucking
Fucking with their money.
fucking with people's businesses.
I was just gonna
because
say,
they're
I was
still
gonna-
trying to charge them probably full price for
Yup.
rent.
I was gonna ask, since the heat hasn't been working, has customers dwindled
Declined.
or declined?
I think that's what that one lady was saying on Channel 3.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think we give. We don't give a fuck.
We're like, we're sweat dripping down your face. Like, is it that hot? So was AC working when you were there? But I think it's back broke again. 'Cause I just seen somebody post about it this weekend saying it's fucked up again.
Man.
I mean, well then you better invest in one of those personal ones.
And they were basically saying how the people who are over the trade center like don't fucking like try to fix the problem like they do like temporary fixes and shit like that.
Save money.
That's
Maybe
a lot of businesses in apartment complex, and that's what they do.
they're not gonna do nothing until people stop paying.
Mm-hmm.
They have to go on strike.
Till people move the fuck out.
What he doesn't know is that he can get temporary air conditions in there. You plug them into a plug.
Yeah, them
Well,
hoes like
water-
$600 a piece though.
Well,
Shit.
what I'm saying is they got fucking money to do that shit. If they don't want to do
You
the
think?
Yeah.
the big
But
problem,
that's it.
Oh,
They
you
gotta
talking
want
about
to
the-
spend it.
I thought-
They gotta want to spend that money.
Yeah.
It's a temporary.
I mean, but what's a lot of money to a lot of money?
Put them in all four corners. Boom, they'll have that shit.
You know what I'm saying? If we talking like comparison to Sunrise, then they ain't got no Sunrise money. They probably ain't got the Sunrise money that they got now. Sunrise bankrupt.
Who the trade center?
Yeah.
Man, I think the people who own the trade center got fucking money, bro. Let's just estimate there's fucking maybe 200 booths in that bitch. You're getting fucking.
Yeah, but
I
that don't
think
mean they
it's owned by a
spending it
group.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
$400
if they're
a
not
booth.
trying to fix their
At
main
least-
investment,
at least $400 to $500 a booth. You know what I'm saying?
but why
Times
wouldn't
200.
you want to have more people in there and more business if
That's like
you're
20
making that
bands
money?
a
Why would
Because
you
they don't
sabotage
give a fuck.
yourself?
They're getting the same amount of money regardless.
So don't
Like it
fix
doesn't go by like, oh, there's more people, so we made more money. The rent don't. If I got a booth in the trade center, my rent is gonna be the same regardless if I got 10 customers this month or 10,000 customers this month.
How did y'all do that? Per month or per year? Or
You
what?
could do it however you want to do it at
Oh,
the trade
shit.
center. Shit, you could do it. Well, not however you want to do it. You could do it. You could do it weekly. You could do daily. You could do weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly.
Oh shit.
But nothing over like a month. But you could literally just like if you got a tax license and shit, and you want to just go post it for a day, you could just go pay. I think back then it was like $50. Just go pay $50 and shit. Post up right in front of that motherfucker. Put your table right outside and fucking be the first motherfucker people see when they walk in that bitch. $50 is what it used to be.
That's
well,
probably
whatever
what
you
they
want it to
pay.
be, but I always thought that would be prime location because I always wanted to do like a pop up outside, like right there on the side. Like here's the main thing in the middle that says Trade Center, and there's a doors on this side, and there's doors on this side. I always wanted to be like right here, like with the DJ booth.
By the fucking corner.
No, the corn thing's like towards the other side. I want to be on this side, on the other side, to where, but like right there in the front, to where as soon
By
as
the
you
back
walk
door.
in, no, in the front, but as soon as you walk in the door, I'm right here.
Oh,
As soon
okay.
as you walk in the door,
Okay, I
I'm
got
right here
you.
with a table
Yeah,
set
yeah,
up
yeah,
with
already.
fucking DJing and a
Already.
fucking goddamn with merchandise out there. And we always wanted to do a plug pop up fucking right there outside, but I never got to it because basically they said that if I was gonna play music, that everything would have to be clean, and I wasn't on no DJ Dynamite shit back then. Neither am I now, but I didn't have no clean music. Everything that we would play at the plug inside the trade center was dirty, so we could play dirty music inside the trade center, but.
Not at the door.
The
right
dude
there.
told me straight up, if you post up right here where people are gonna be walking in, like it's gonna have to be clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, $50. It used to be $50 for the day, and then like I say, they got weekly, and then they did bi-weekly, and then monthly, and it all went by the size of the space. So literally, you could go if there was a booth in there that's for rent, or for rent or for lease, however the fuck they did it, you could literally go rent out that booth for one day. And fucking set your whole shit up and do a pop up in that bitch for one day and then be out that bitch.
That's fine.
And
That's
just
what's
pay
that's
with the
live.
With the pop up, I don't like I say it used to be $50. I don't know what they. You know it's $50. It was $50 to post up like right there for a table.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it would cost to rent an actual like fucking
Little
booth
area, like,
for a
yeah.
1 day rental, but I know for them to give you a table for you to just sit there and sell shit or whatever to promote your shit, whatever you were doing, that was $50 back then.
And was that? I guess I didn't hear
That's
you.
not
Was
bad.
that outside? Like you know how the ones that are outside before you walk?
Yeah,
in?
that's the one that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Those
okay.
were $50.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah, do a check
Like where
real
they be
quick,
doing the
Alex.
plant set and shit.
Check.
Check.
Do a
Check.
check, Alex.
Check.
God damn, why this fucking mic keep going out?
You talking about like where they put the
Do a
plant
check real
set?
quick, Alex.
Check.
Is he back working? Do a check one more.
Check.
Hold up. Gotta wait for it to go through. Yeah, I mean,
Give
it
us
sounds like it's
second,
on.
y'all.
Think it's a wire or what?
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all helping out with the technical difficulties, letting us know some of this shit we ain't able to
Mic check.
double check.
Check. There we go.
We good. We
Back at it.
Do a check real quick.
Check.
Okay. Appreciate y'all. But hell yeah, man. So yeah, you could, like I say, daily, fucking weekly, bi-weekly. Shit,
That's fire,
monthly.
We need to get
But
on
you
that
gotta
type
have
shit.
that fucking tax thing. So that's the
Yeah,
only thing. But
yeah.
if you got it, hey, shit, and
Oh,
you
that's
just gotta
good.
fucking like. So
Tax
literally,
ID type
say
shit.
you sell food at your house. I mean, which is illegal, right? Is it illegal?
Fuck
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
Hell
you
yeah,
need
you gotta
like,
have
you
it.
need all kinds of
Food-
shit. You
food
serving the
code
public,
shit,
you
whatever.
need.
Okay, so
something.
let's just say you have a license to
Permit.
sell food, but you ain't got a location. Well, you could go fucking rent a spot over there and do your pop up over there at the Trade Center if you got all your permits and shit.
Right. All your paperwork.
Or you got your fucking clothes, you got fucking your clothing brand, you got
Right.
survival, and you
Yeah.
got fucking you got a 6x6 banner, then you got
Right,
another
right.
fucking 3x3 banner, and hell, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Now you on the other side, you want to fucking put a white sheet to fucking do a photo shoot and just have everything right there and just
right.
rent that bitch for the weekend.
Right.
It used to be $100, and you could show up on fucking It say if you had it like on Saturday Saturday and Sunday, they would let you show up on Friday and get it together.
Damn.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
So
yeah.
whenever you come on Saturday, all you would have to do is open up.
Yeah. That's pretty badass.
And like a lot of people don't know, like the way the Trade Center is open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But
Yeah.
if you work, like if you have a booth in there, which we
You
did,
do it all week.
you could except on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Those are the only days that it was closed. So
Thursday, right?
literally, I could go in that bitch on a Thursday, or I could go in that hole on a Monday,
Right.
from 8 to 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. So literally, I would be fucking taking people in that bitch during the week, fucking, hey, he's gonna help me move some shit right quick and fucking take homeboy back there, and he didn't spend $100, $200 with me on a
Yeah.
Wednesday, a day that we weren't open, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
all my shit's there at the Trade Center. I'll just be like, hey, meet me at the Trade Center. And sometimes they wouldn't give a fuck who you take back there because you have to sign soon as you walk in that bitch, like on a Thursday or a fucking Monday. They're gonna have a table right at the front, and you got to sign to say that you're going to the back. So if
Right.
I brought somebody with me, I would just have to sign my name and just make up a name.
Yeah.
You got to show them no ID or nothing.
Right.
But usually they, like I say, sometimes they wouldn't give a fuck, but sometimes they would be on some bullshit. So I'd have to say, oh, he's gonna help me move some shit around. He's gonna help me rearrange. This is
Yeah.
my helper for the day. Just
Yeah.
make up some bullshit. Walk back there. Sell merchandise. Homeboy's walking out with a bag and shit. He was supposed to help, but he's walking out with a bag of merchandise and shit.
We're moving this outside.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So do you think you would rather have been there than in, let's say, Sunrise Mall at its prime, maybe?
I think I would have rather been in Sunrise Mall at its prime for damn
Oh,
sure.
Oh hell yeah.
Sunrise Mall probably in 88. Yeah.
Wait, didn't they shoot a movie there?
Yeah, that
Huh?
Billie
Billie
Jean.
Jean.
That was
Right.
in 85.
No shit.
They shot a movie at that bitch.
Yeah, the Legend of Billie Jean shit. Hell yeah.
That's ill.
Yep.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a classic.
Yeah.
Man, let's
You ain't
talk
seen
about
it?
some
I think
fucking.
I seen it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's
I
talk
think
about
I have seen
some Cali shit. Scoob in this bitch from Cali
We are
representing, you
young.
know what I'm saying?
Church.
Keefe D. For a lot of y'all that don't know, Keefe D has been on Vlad TV numerous times and basically has blandly admitted to being in the car when his nephew Orlando Anderson killed Tupac. And he's done numerous interviews laying out the whole thing and everything about how it was done. Basically said I want to say Big Dre was driving, or maybe Big Dre was in the passenger seat or some shit like that. But he's laid it all out about who was driving, saying he was in the Keefe D was in the passenger seat. Orlando Anderson was behind him in the back passenger seat, and the other dude was in the other seat, and said that Orlando reached over, shot out. You know what I'm saying? He laid it all out on Vlad and everything. You know what I'm saying? And basically, his house that he owns in Las Vegas got searched a couple of weeks ago. I guess they were looking for evidence tied to Tupac's murder, and they didn't find nothing but something that's basically just came out that said Keefe D is now facing imminent charges in the Tupac murder case.
Right.
Wow.
Which I don't know exactly what imminent charges mean, but
Immediately.
Sure,
Yeah.
He's getting it.
They coming.
they
Yeah.
coming.
So like they haven't arrested him yet
They haven't arrested
Well,
him
he
yet.
get-
But
for those charges.
Yeah, but he getting charged.
He getting charged. Yeah.
has
getting
Keefe
charged.
D done too much talking?
Man, come on.
Goes
mean,
back to what you always
obviously,
say about
yeah.
the streets and shit. Like, the streets ain't the same no more, man. You
Yeah.
got OGs.
But he's telling on
getting
himself though, right?
Yeah.
No, he's
Yeah.
on his nephew
Everybody.
that's dead. The 4 people that were in the car.
And himself.
Telling
But-
on
but who-
basically said that Puff Daddy basically hired them
Oh.
to
Yeah,
fucking kill
yeah.
Biggie
Oh.
and all that. Like, you gotta
Ooh.
watch them Vlad interviews.
I gotta see that.
He tells it all.
Yeah, I know how the
then
Vlad
he
shit
said
go
that,
down.
Didn't he say that he was damn near that they was gonna get at Puffy because Puffy didn't pay them niggas and some crazy shit.
So what's pretty dope about all this is I really didn't think we'd ever figure out any of that shit in our lifetime. Like,
Oh, it's all figured
like
out.
I figured
yeah.
it would have came in the next generation or whatever, right after we passed type of shit.
I
Like,
really-
I
want-
getting paid to talk.
Yeah, Vlad
Yeah.
pays like 10 racks an interview. Shit.
Hey, I
What you
wanna-
think?
hey.
yeah, that ain't enough.
That's
Hey, I
it.
want to know what
That's
I want to
a
know the
lot for an
big
interview.
story. I
That's
want to
not
know what
that's
happened
not
to Big.
for a
man.
To
Tupac
tell a whole
fucking
story?
interview. Hell no, that's
Yeah,
not.
but it goes back. What did Daddy Creek say about the goddamn Kodak Black situation? We don't know Keefe D's situation. Keefe D could be fucking
Oh,
goddamn
yeah.
2 months behind on rent.
Yup.
His car about to get picked up. Shit, the fucking people already
Yeah.
circling the block with the goddamn tow truck.
Yeah, but you're also
You know what I'm
holding
saying? Like,
you're also holding
story.
gold.
Yes.
He's holding gold, but he's not worth gold just because
He knows the story.
Well,
then-
knows the
then-
story.
Okay,
Yeah.
then why are we believing it now?
Why is he having to get
Why
on
is he
Vlad?
getting charged?
Huh?
Why is he gonna get charged? Because that shit was worth more than $10,000.
For sure.
Well, he's done multiple interviews with Vlad, so
Mm-hmm.
he's probably done about
50
3
G's
or
maybe.
4, and he's probably made about.
Yeah, but you don't
10
think the murder of Tupac is not $1 million type of
Yeah,
deal?
He has
do,
a
I
book.
do,
He already
I
wrote a
do.
book on it.
Yeah, but on his own
And
though, right? Ain't
yeah.
nobody tell him to write that book and pay him $1 million. He probably did it on his own.
Yeah.
Anybody could do that. We could do that right now. So that's not really giving
I still
credit
don't
to
think
it.
he
Is
got
what I'm
enough money
saying.
to talk.
So the
Okay.
credit that the police have that are gonna imminently put a charge on him, it's got to be way more than fucking $10,000 worth. Is what I'm saying. Like it's the murder of Tupac, bro. This is a big
What if
part of
nobody's
hip hop
ever
is
offered
culture.
him nothing for it?
What?
Which he did do a BET. He did the BET thing on it too, which he talked about. Y'all remember the BET thing that they had did a couple of years ago? Like the Who Killed Tupac and shit like that on fucking it came out on BET and Keefe D
It's
was
like
on
a
there talking
series?
about it. Yeah, it was like a series and shit, yeah. And basically he talked about it on there, and I'm pretty what do you think BET paid him? I think, man, 5 racks. Man, interviews, you're not gonna get that much for an interview unless you're
but
fucking
if you're-
Drake or fucking
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Somebody
But
like
if you're telling the complete truth and you're giving all
Well, how
this
do we know that it's the
information,
complete
and
truth?
that's what I'm saying. So how do the cops have
Because-
that much information
because
that they think they're
they
going to
might-
charge
yeah,
him?
they-
Let me
Put
tell
that shit
because he
together.
had called a charge on some other shit, and while he was in the interrogation room, they
Brought it up.
offered him immunity on the Tupac case if he told them they offered him immunity on the Tupac case, and I guess offered him a lighter deal on his dope charges that he had called if he told
Yeah.
them exactly what happened with the
Wow.
Tupac case. So it's actually a tape recording that's on YouTube of him talking to detectives and
What?
telling them step by step what happened in the Tupac case.
Damn, they got his ass. So
And
they
basically-
interrogate. So he told because he got interrogated.
Yeah, but they were basically saying that couldn't be used against him. But
Yeah.
somebody else said that really doesn't hold no weight. Like it holds some type of weight, but it really don't hold that much weight now that he's going on all these other platforms and telling
Talking
the
about
story,
it.
talking about it.
I mean, it doesn't fucking dilute it. It just increases it. Like if you forget a detail on one podcast, you add it to the next podcast.
And maybe they just waited for
and
him
that
to do
story
so
just
many
grows
to
and
have
grows,
the
and
story
next
that
thing you
they
know,
have.
so and so was involved with Diddy down the line that nobody had said before or some shit like. But
Yeah, he talked
I
about all
think
that
he
shit on
got-
Vlad. And I don't think Vlad paying no more than 10,000. Maybe Boosie. I'm looking at it. Maybe he paying Boosie probably like 20 at the most.
But Boosie done been on that bitch like 30.
Exactly. So that's why everybody like Boosie don't even do music no more. Shit, he just going to Vlad.
Fuck.
Let me see. What does Vlad pay?
Oh
Man.
shit.
Drop a 50.
I'll just take the 8K
I don't think
for
he
the
would do
month.
it 10. You talking about Vlad? Like
Weren't they talking shit about him saying like he was a snitch?
he was the
too?
feds.
Yeah,
That's
he
why I
already
said
got-
I know
he
how
already
them interviews
yeah,
go.
shit.
I know how them interviews go. So that's why I was like, yeah, he probably did
So
tell
insane,
everything on that show.
It says, according to statements made by Vlad for Variety magazine in 2002, usually thousands of dollars are discussed when negotiating for interviews. More specifically, figures currently hover around 100,000, depending on the interviewee.
Damn, that's why they're talking.
So if you get somebody who he really, really fucking wants, like, yeah, he'll fucking pay.
But he probably
That's
making
got to be like a.
But
It's
how many
life-changing
other
money.
people you think came before and was like, yeah, I got the story of Tupac's death, and just freestyled that shit for
Well,
a check?
nobody could probably have it, and the only people that we would take seriously, I feel like, would probably have to be like the people that were in the car.
People
We've
who
heard all the detective sides, and Suge ain't talked, so who else are we
Yeah.
gonna get it from? And
Suge.
like, even if Suge does talk, this is the story from the niggas that were in the car that killed Tupac, not the nigga that was in the car that
Shot at.
Tupac got. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
shot. at.
He got shot too, right? Like in the leg or some shit.
The bullet grazed his head or some shit like that.
So what if like he comes out with the story, confessing everything? He's like, these motherfuckers actually shot me when they were just supposed to shoot Pac.
where everybody was,
Is that the kind of truth y'all want?
people were trying to say that.
I bet he
conspiracy
would
too,
get
but-
all kinds of respect on that.
But people would say too, also,
Insane.
and even like detectives were saying, like, you're not gonna fucking hire somebody to kill somebody and then ride in the car with the person that
You might get
the hit is out on.
I mean, if you got some shooters, and maybe that graze was just that. Like it was good planning to miss him, but
That's some
he got
extra shit.
grazed. Yeah, I mean, shit, you death row, bro. You got the money of death row. You telling me you can't find somebody or a homie who used to be in the army and was, bro? I got some homies that fucking pick up a piece and make something look legit. You know what I mean?
But we know that
But
it wasn't
like,
like, I don't know. I feel
we
like
don't know nothing, is what I feel like. So I'm
are the people
I'm
that were
still
in the car,
tripping on
any
how
of them
they're
got an
gonna
army
say
background?
imminent charges. Like they know too much.
because they're
or-
putting the pieces together.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
they
just
put it
tired of him
together.
profiting on it.
Go watch those fucking Vlad interviews. It don't get no realistic than the way he's telling them. Like
have
they're
you-
long interviews too, bro.
Have
where
you
they're
never
like 2-3
heard a
hours.
liar talk?
You think it's a made up story?
No,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
His
So
nep-
have you never heard a liar talk?
why would he?
You wouldn't know.
But why would Vlad pay or post something that he think is
Because
bullshit?
maybe Vlad believes it.
No, because then he loses all his credibility. When you're doing a podcast, it's not about what you believe; it's about the truth. Because if you post, it's like the news. As soon as the news posts something that's fucking fake,
They're
it
not
loses
gonna
all
believe him.
credibility.
Yeah.
So
So Vlad, that shit's
So
depending
he's-
on Vlad. So even if Vlad paid this dude $10,000-$20,000, even if he thinks he's lying, he's probably just not gonna post it.
Yeah, just keep the interview.
Just keep it.
Yeah.
I'll let that bitch roll out and fucking see what that does too.
For what, though?
You go
Because
look
you
at-
shot the video and you paid the motherfucker.
When you that big, that's
Is
nothing.
so and so telling the
pull up
truth as the
video
caption?
and look in the comments. You ain't gotta play the video, but just pull up the video and let's look in the comments and see what they're saying. Just put Keefe D. Vlad
Hey, is
or
that a
Keefe D.
current picture?
Tupac killed or whatever
Yeah.
shit.
It got closer, didn't it?
Look like it.
And it says right here, I'm looking at it, says Tyrese calls out Vlad TV founder over a $10,000 interview request. So if he tried to pay Tyrese 10 racks, what the fuck you think he tried to pay Keefe D, a nigga who's probably still living in fucking South Central or Compton? Like, I'm looking at it like I don't even think he paid him 10. He probably paid that nigga $2,500, nigga.
Damn.
The fuck you read? If he offered Tyrese 10, he probably offered fucking Keefe D 25. Now I just want to see what the comments say, if they're saying like this nigga lying or
That's the man right there.
yeah.
Man, he looks like.
No comment.
He probably got a yeah. There you go.
Damn, he said you let this man talk himself into prison.
See,
Thank you for that. If Diddy goes to jail, I would never talk bad about Vlad ever again.
No one's on the comments
Yeah.
saying that this nigga's lying.
Vlad is officially the greatest confidential informant ever.
Damn.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Like no one's saying this
Another
nigga
one,
lying.
another one.
Like
Another
you ain't
one,
seen that
another
one
one.
comment that said that nigga lying. Like he just making some shit up.
Go through
Like
it.
hell, no one's questioning his credibility at all. I'm telling you, if you go back and watch the video, bro, you wouldn't question his credibility either. Straight up.
So
This
look at
says
this
Keefe
comment. This
D.
one
Go.
says Keefe is talking because Tupac's death is the only consequential thing he's ever been involved in.
Facts.
Pause. In other words, he could be lying about that
Right,
shit.
right.
You know
No,
what I'm
he's,
saying?
I think
No,
he's
he's
saying
saying
that's the
that's
only meaningful thing that he's
yeah,
done
that's
in life.
yeah,
That's his
Yeah,
five-
that's
that's his 5 minutes of
what
fame.
he's saying. It's
Yeah.
the only meaningful thing that
Okay.
he's done
Yeah,
in
that's
life.
his 5 minutes
He
of
said
fame, and he
without
holding on
this,
to it.
without this, he's a nobody, and being
Yeah,
a nobody
exactly.
is a hard thing
So
for
he
a lot
probably
of
get
Asian men.
$500.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Asian OG.
why wouldn't that lie be that thing though?
Why ain't nobody on the comments questioning?
I'm not
why?
worried about what anybody else says. I'm asking
He
you.
said spoken like a true snitch.
Because if
Yeah.
they find out he lying, he gonna
Because,
do that.
bro, these are broke OGs.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
there's a song
Trying to
fucking
stay relevant.
back in
They-
the
yeah.
fucking 90s, that fucking 380, shout out goddamn Too Fancy fucking H-Town. He says, you better watch that broke OG because he'll smoke you, fool. And nowadays they ain't smoking, they telling.
Yup.
And they ain't telling, they doing it on podcasts.
Yeah.
Look, read
This
this.
the new,
Getting paid.
yeah, they getting paid to tell the story on
It's dry
podcasts.
snitching.
Look,
Dry
read,
snitching.
Yeah.
read that right there that I highlighted.
What'd it say?
Go for it.
You have to
Scoop.
read it. We can't see it from
Says,
here.
look, I know that Keefe lies a lot, and I'm not even 100% convinced that Orlando shot Pac, even though Orlando was bragging about it back in Compton until Pac died 6 days later. Then he just shut up about it.
I believe Orlando was a
I was
shooter.
just pointing that out for the fact that somebody believing he's lying.
What have you always believed, School? Being from there, you think? Because we talked about this before, and you said it goes back to some gang activity. They jumped fucking Orlando, so L.A. politics, Orlando had to handle them. What'd you say?
I would say.
So
Like, I don't know anybody from a neighborhood that's getting fucking jumped by anybody
and letting it ride.
and letting that shit rock, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a soul. I didn't grow up with
I'm
nobody
watching some
like
shit
that.
on Vice earlier today with some fucking 15-year-old kid. He say, shit, if you smoke one of my homies, we got to go back and smoke 10 of yours.
Oh, yeah.
And this
saw
kid
that.
was 15.
Yeah.
Damn.
And this was
Yeah.
fucking like 2-3 years
Yeah,
ago.
Bro,
Fuck.
nah, hey.
I saw that.
So
They've been
not-
showing
not-
that shit.
yeah, yeah.
I saw that.
Not to get off subject.
Iceland be
man,
going
not
hard.
to get off subject, but while I was out there in the loo, I seen a youngster. I seen a young man walk into the corner store
Pistol
with
bigger
a
than
purse,
hell.
with a purse on, with a bazooka hanging
Yeah.
out there.
God.
Pistol bigger than
damn.
hell.
This nigga had an extendo clip hanging out that bitch so long. Hey, and this was so crazy. He got in line right in front of me with his back to me, bro. Pistol hanging out. In my mind, I'm thinking like, bro, I could just grab that goddamn pistol, bro, and be like, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no way I was ever gonna do that type of shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I hit
yeah.
him. I said, "Say, man, you gotta at least zip that up." He turned around and was like, "Shit, I wish motherfucker would. He gonna have a hard time." Woo. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
hey,
He
so
ready to go. He ready to go.
I hit him with the be safe, fam.
Already.
Hey, he went to go walk out the store, and right before he went to go walk out the store, that nigga stopped. And he turned around and was like, "Nah, I appreciate that advice, man." I'm like, "Hey, there's some weirdos out here, man."
Go to the
Shit.
comments, see what the
You know what
comments
I'm
are saying.
saying?
That's wild.
Same
Hey,
video.
was the
these
same one
youngsters is
already.
not playing.
Yeah, but I've watched all the documentaries and shit, and up until probably about 2-3 years ago, never even really cared about who did it. You know what I'm saying? I know Orlando has always been the name thrown out there, but Vlad did like a whole seven episode series investigation himself with Reggie Wright.
He would.
Investigation.
With Reggie Wright, who was like one of the
That
main
sound like
officers.
an
informant.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Reggie
saying.
Wright Sr.
He would.
yeah, and fucking the BET series, and you just tie everything together, and everything just points at Orlando.
And that's exactly why he's getting the fucking
Like,
whatever the charge.
The
and all that
charge?
shit. Yeah.
and why would Vlad offer somebody, like, I'm not finna offer somebody money who I think is gonna come in here and lie.
Yeah.
Like, if your
I mean, I don't-
credibility is questionable, I'm not finna offer you nothing. Like, go tell it on another platform, but I'm not gonna give you the platform.
But didn't he? So who did
I
he
think Vlad-
do an interview with first?
Man, I don't know. Let me look at the BET shit. Let me see. Cause
Like,
I know
did
the bad one's
Vlad
been out for a long
did
time.
Vlad start the shit or did he pick up off of somebody else's shit?
I think Vlad started the shit.
That sounds like Vlad.
438,000 people care.
Yeah, it's called the Death Row Chronicles. It came out 5 years ago on BET.
It's a fraction of the world.
The Death Row Chronicles. And all these videos on YouTube. His life is over.
Oh,
I
Suge
promise
Knight,
to God.
Biggie, Easy E, Mike Tyson. Damn.
And even on another podcast, Keefe D, the Art of Dialogue podcast, Keefe D reveals Tupac's killer.
Yeah, he tripping.
He on that
And the
money
reason-
shit.
the
Why
reason-
would he? I mean,
The reason I say it is because he's not on that bitch on some like straight Tupac slander shit. Like he gives the perspectives as if
And why he got
like
that
nigga
hat
we
on?
fucked with Pac, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he just crossed us that night, nigga. So
Yeah,
he had
it
to be
had to-
dealt
yeah.
with. He wasn't like if you watch those Vlad, it wasn't like
He was from
they were-
60s?
They were out to fuck. I have no idea where he from or the Compton,
know.
Southside Compton.
Oh, okay, nah. I just seen the hat that he had on
South
right
side,
now.
South side. That's what they fucking
Yeah,
call
I just seen the hat that he had on right now. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that nigga from fucking that nigga
Yeah,
from No
yeah,
Jumper.
Him?
Yeah.
Poetic Flacco?
Yeah, bro, he killed Tupac.
I mean, that is crazy to be able to see that.
Hey,
though.
and they got that nigga at like a gas station or a car.
They got him at a
wash.
car wash. Hell yeah, he charged up some niggas who owed him money, and the niggas who owed him money pulled out pistols, and they got into a gunfight at the car wash, and he ended up
That's
getting
at the
killed at the
casino,
car
right?
wash.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
wild. Now imagine everybody with their phones out.
Because
Yo.
Suge Knight even
Hell
paid
yeah.
that dude. Suge Knight even paid Orlando Anderson $30,000 to go to court for him to testify and basically say that Suge didn't do anything to him that night, even though it was all on video. And Orlando went to court and testified on behalf of Suge Knight.
damn.
So this shit's all crazy. See, like all them like detective dudes and shit, he's interviewed all them. Like
His was like one of the
Yeah, I
first
seen that
ones,
white
right?
dude with the glasses
they've
on.
all been interviewed on fucking Vlad, bro, and it are just all ties to fucking like keep
Orlando.
telling the truth.
So
Like,
does
none of them
does,
have even
does
questioned-
Vlad become a good guy after this?
Fuck no, but Vlad is the nigga to
Damn,
watch
he-
it. Get if you want to get in depth.
He found you Tupac's murder, and
Oh
that
yeah, I
doesn't
definitely
give.
credit him with that, and I credit him with finding Biggie's murderer too,
He's
because he even
I didn't know
interviews
there was a
Mob.
Biggie's murder.
Yeah, who's
Ah,
Biggie's
what?
murder?
When did
Some
that
nigga
happen?
named Poochie. Mob
Oh.
James basically says that Poochie killed Mob.
Fuck you, Poochie.
Poochie killed. Got Poochie dead. Poochie killed.
Fuck you
goddamn
anyway,
Biggie.
Poochie.
For what? Cause
Man, you gotta go back. I haven't watched that one.
That nigga, because they owe that nigga money.
It was
for-
just a
for the
bunch of shit. I'd be lying if I tried to say.
So it
exactly.
had nothing to do-
I know
A lot of
Mob
different
James
stories
said, and just
growing
put
up.
Mob James fucking Poochie.
So it
Search
wasn't-
Google Mob James Poochie. I mean, not,
It wasn't
YouTube.
a. It wasn't a fucking whatchamacallit?
A hit.
Anything to do with Pac.
Man, I'd be lying. I know Poochie was down with Death Row. He was with the Bloods that fuck with Suge.
Yeah. It was that type of shit because I think it was like
Put Mob James.
somebody owed somebody money
Already.
for some shit, and the retaliation was they killed Biggie. That's what I heard.
I think they heard Biggie was gonna be in town. Shit.
I need to watch this one.
Fuck yeah, I ain't seen. I
I didn't.
Right there, see right there. I want to say who killed Biggie.
Where you
Let's
see
go
that?
up right there. Mob James, who killed Biggie?
I
Oh, but that's like the whole interview. It's like
Yeah.
the part where they chop up the part. You got put the part where you put like put
don't watch
Poochie.
a lot
Search
of
Mob
that.
James Poochie. Poo.
The same shit.
And he fucking and he even says Poochie was a nigga that Suge Knight would hit up whenever he needs something done, nigga.
Get
and
her
Mob
done.
James was like Suge Knight's head of security.
He said, "You called the wolf." That's
Bro,
all I
I'm
had to
telling
say.
you, these OGs,
all
you
you had to
gotta
say.
realize, you look at it like these niggas were like,
Hey, that was a dope ass
and I don't know,
picture.
maybe I'm wrong, but
Fuck
Yeah.
I
There's some
think
Carios.
we were misled.
Mafia.
We were misled by in the '90s by thinking these, and maybe I'm wrong. You can maybe speak on a little bit more, school being from over there, but I think we were misled by thinking these gang members had all this money. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, them niggas had some.
Nah, oh, what?
by thinking that these gang members had a lot of money.
Organized crime. That's
Niggas had
I feel
money.
like
shit.
they did, dog.
But what's organized crime if you're just selling fucking nicks and fucking made $50?
Because you selling them for somebody.
I get it. It's organized shit.
You selling them for somebody.
Okay, well, I guess what I'm saying is at the end of the day, Mob James said straight up that basically whenever Suge went to jail, everything got cut off. They had to park all the cars that they were driving and everything. So whenever Suge went to jail, everybody was broke. So if they were broke right after Suge goes to jail, Death Row's still rolling. If these dudes ain't, like, they didn't, like, these niggas didn't have no college education, so basically they just had to work regular jobs. So
yeah, they wasn't on the Death Row payroll.
They were on the Death Row payroll, but they weren't
Nobody.
rappers.
There was no death row after that.
Right.
Right.
No, there was
no.
still a Death Row, but there was nobody there to, like, I think when Suge went to jail, Suge was pissed and put a halt to everything.
Oh.
So
So
I'm
nobody
saying-
could make money without him.
And everybody had cars, like Mob James, Poochie, and all them had cars and everything.
all in his name.
All in Suge Knight's name. So whenever Suge went to jail, he made all them park them cars and everything.
Damn.
Like, man, you gotta go and watch that shit, bro.
They said
It gets
that's
fucking
how they
to death,
paid
bro.
So he
Tupac.
wasn't paying them obviously
They said
good
that-
enough for them
No,
to
that's how
fucking.
they said that's how he paid Tupac. Like Tupac would go triple platinum, quadruple platinum, and he'll be like, "Oh, I'll buy you a house and a car."
But it was not his house. It was under Suge's name.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck if I go quadruple platinum, bitch. I want 12 houses.
It's kind of, that's
Yeah,
what happened to Uzi.
You know what I'm saying?
Lil Uzi
Bro,
he was selling all these millions and millions and millions of records. Shit, they already paid him up front. He wasn't getting no money off of that.
But what I'm saying is these niggas that went broke right after Suge got locked up for the past, when did Tupac die? Fucking goddamn, 1995.
95,
So it's been,
96.
about 25 years? So,
No more.
shit.
They ain't been making that
No,
money.
he died in 96. So it would be fucking, in 3 years, it'll be 30 years. So
27.
27 years that Pac been gone. Like, it's 27 years later, man. Them niggas ain't got no money like that, man. Them niggas barely got a little, probably retirements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, $10,000, what?
That shit don't even
Hell
seem
yeah.
like
to
27
us,
years ago.
it seems like the story's worth more, but those
To them, they were like-
they're just like them niggas said in them comments. Them are just broke OGs who ain't got nothing to hold on to, but
that little bit.
that,
Story.
Yeah.
that.
The
And-
Their
legend
claim to
of.
fame.
The legend of.
And goddamn, and Vlad knows that. Now, if Keefe D was some big high record, big high record, or Mob James was some big high record executive or something nowadays, it would cost a little more. But you're just getting this dude who's probably still living in the same neighborhood that he was living in when Pac got killed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 10 racks, hell yeah.
How many people have seen that?
Seen what?
Those
That
the ones you
video?
told me- Yeah, the views on.
Less than 500,000. That's what
What's
I
the
said.
Vlad one?
Nobody cares.
No, you gotta you gotta watch on the Mob James ones. I bet you the whole interview has a lot of fucking views.
Nobody cares. That's funny.
I mean, it's
I feel
true
like
though,
people should,
because
though.
why? Think about
It's a
it.
long
The
time ago.
generation,
Our
the
age.
generation that's around now, they don't really
Oh, they
care
don't
about
give a
Tupac.
fuck.
They don't care about Biggie.
How
They,
many views did that Mob James?
them
one
people
have?
die all the time. Like you know what I mean. The rappers that they're listening
Yeah,
to
yeah,
are
yeah.
dying
Well,
all
it's
the
kinda like how
time.
we talked about.
That's
one of
true.
them, like how many
Very
youngest
true.
nowadays still listen to Screw and Chop?
This generation don't give a fuck about our generation's
Yeah.
anything.
Nah,
Yeah, we're
Anything,
old.
they young.
fam. You know, they could care less.
They on some other shit.
Like we are definitely old school to them. You know what I'm saying?
I was at the skate park one
How
time.
many
and I was
views
just in
did the
the
Mob
corner.
James ones have? The
You're
full
an
interview.
OG.
That one.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? Like,
5 million.
40. Like,
Telling you
God
shit.
damn.
People watch that shit, bro. That shit
Yeah,
was all over
Vlad
fucking
be getting
YouTube.
views.
Like a
Nah, well the
motherfucker.
other one I was talking about 500,000 on the
The short.
What was that one?
with the other guy. What's his name?
Poochie.
5.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
Poochie.
yeah.
Five
No,
and
the
a
Keefe
half.
B one.
Damn.
Oh,
A lot of views.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking crazy.
You gotta watch them motherfuckers. They tell it
Yeah,
all,
I gotta
bro.
check that
I
out.
want to see it now. Fuck.
Bro, you have to realize these OGs ain't got nothing but stories. That's
Yeah.
all they got nowadays.
Yeah.
that's why they old time.
And it's fucked up to say
That's
it,
all they
but
got.
that's all they got is fucking stories.
Yeah.
So we have to salute the ones, I ain't calling fucking Green Eyes old or
What?
OG or whatever, but that niggas that was out there and then transitioned it to something where they could still make money legally
It's
after
only-
all that shit is done.
it's only a
You know what I'm
couple-
saying?
It's only a couple.
You ain't
OGs
gotta
that
sit
I
there.
know
Green
that-
Eyes ain't
that
gotta
done that, man.
Come to the Rod and High podcast and we offer him $1,000 to tell OG story. You know what I'm saying? Like shit
Yeah.
like that.
Right. It's only, hey man, from the West Coast. I mean, I don't. it's a couple of motherfuckers, man. When I think about that type of shit that you was just talking, bro, like I think of OG that still or that transition and made something good out of nothing. You know what I'm saying, or whatever you want to call it. That boy Big U, Whack 100,
Really?
Trey D. You know what I'm saying? Snoop. That nigga, I mean, I don't know if you want to count Snoop because I mean that nigga's
He's a bar setter.
you know what I'm saying, but.
You can't
sure.
set a bar for a bar setter.
You know, that's
The
what
fuck?
that's what
How's that work?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to count Snoop, but yeah, it's some OGs out there, man. That
done made the change.
man, what?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Murder
that's
was the
putting on
case
for the
that they
youth
gave
and
me.
Hell
everything.
yeah.
You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Boy, murdered the game after that. Now give me that case.
Man, going back to the
Classic.
ghetto topic that we were talking about earlier, let's talk about these fights and these fights and all this shit that's going down at all these local fucking bars and clubs. Did y'all see the one where the little dyke girl tried to grab the chain off a homie neck when he got knocked out and they put her ass in a chokehold? I know y'all seen it because they done made hella memes on that shit.
I ain't seen this.
Bruh,
that
hell
shit's
yeah.
funny
Where
as
was this
fuck,
at?
bro.
It was, where was that at? It was at
Oh,
the
I
Nest.
thought
I think.
Nest.
I thought that was a dude that was in the chokehold.
To be honest,
That
all
was a-
that shit to me makes it look like gives it a bad
Make Corpus
look.
look ghetto?
Like-
Say
Like,
ghetto.
oh, bad.
Say
Like
ghetto.
Corpus?
Like ghetto?
Say ghetto.
Not,
Yeah, see if you can find it, freak.
it just
I
gives
haven't
it a
seen
bad
this.
look, bro.
Where
and
was it
I
at?
love the Nest.
Oh, the Nest?
Yeah.
Like,
Was it?
But there was one at the shop bar, but the one where they tried to take the chain off a homie's neck was at the
Yeah, no,
The
it's
Nest?
the shop
I
bar.
thought they were taking it off
They-
because they were
Yeah.
fighting.
They say, oh, I didn't know. I thought that was a dude, man. Now my
Hell
daughter.
no, that dude had got fucking knocked out on the
scroll up,
floor.
scroll up,
fucking,
freak.
I'm going.
you
I'm
know, the
going.
other person, the other little gay girl tried to fucking swoop in and while he was on the ground.
Hold
The
up.
one that's
They
in
got
the
a
chokehold
video?
with
Trying to get to the
stripes on,
video.
That's a girl.
Yeah, the video's in
Look.
the comments.
Hold up. I'm getting there.
Yeah, let them get there, y'all.
Where the fuck are they at?
I thought that was a dude with the stripes on.
I ain't seen it.
But until he finds this shit, what do y'all think
Nah,
about all
man,
this shit
nah.
that's going
So
down?
she tried. So dude got knocked out, and old
Whatever
girl
the
tried to steal. Oh, here we
situation
go.
is, I feel like they need to grow the fuck up and quit doing this stupid ass shit.
All that shit.
Because all it's gonna do is just making us
bitch.
look.
Nah, it's gonna lead to somebody getting shot.
Yeah.
Man, on some bullshit. On some shit that could have been left alone and over with.
He gonna bring it back for y'all that's waiting. We putting it up on the screen.
Looks like young people.
This
to
is
me.
the one that went down at the Nest. Yeah, start it over and put it up on the screen.
Hold up. Leave it.
Man, fool got
Leave
that
it up
stand on
big.
the
I
table
can't
view,
see.
Hold up. Hold
giving
up,
us
hold
that
up.
badass view.
Trying to get that bitch to work. Let's see.
You could just play it that size. You ain't gotta make it bigger. Shit.
Oh, I gotta see what it looks
they
like
tripping,
first.
man. They need to stop that shit.
Well, I can't see that. There we go.
Wonder what it was over. Some stupid ass shit.
A bitch. That's what it usually.
Who knows what it was over? Shit.
That's what it usually over.
Yeah, they need to quit.
But this
that
was the
shit,
one that was
man.
at the Nest.
That's fucked up.
I mean, I don't know for sure,
Fucked
but
up
I'm just
pause.
saying. like,
Look, she
that's
reached over there and tried to grab it off his neck. And
Where is she at? She's right
Yeah,
there
that's
grabbing
You
what
it
can't even
already.
see her right now. She appears out of nowhere, literally.
Nah, she's
Look,
tiny.
she's so small. Look.
Bam.
Yeah, that's what said she down there appeared out of nowhere.
I don't see nobody.
So look
right
right,
there.
here.
Right there bending over. Yeah.
So right here, she's grabbing the fucking
And ain't
piece of
nobody
chain.
looking.
She's grabbing the chain right now.
Shit,
She's
they-
grabbing a
some people
piece of
look
chain
like-
off of the dude that just got knocked out.
Yeah,
Tragic.
professional. Oh, she
Oh,
got that shit.
Straight up, that bitch was big enough for you to see
Chain
it too.
snatcher. That's a
So
professional.
this dude
And I
right
think he
here.
was with the people that beat the dude up.
Shout out my cousin.
I don't even know who
Who's
they
your
were.
cousin?
Oh shit,
Yeah,
Alex
that's
got
With
another
the
family
ponytail,
member.
Another
with the
family
shirt?
member?
Yeah.
God damn.
Bro, you
know
on
another
that
family
last-
member that's in the
That's
middle?
Jason's brother.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Where,
Jason stopped the robbery.
No, Jason's brother.
oh,
Oh.
shit.
Yoke that bitch.
So
up.
like she still got it over
Can you
here
go
in
up
her
a little bit
hand.
more? Or is that,
Hey, you know
that-
what though? I gotta
Yeah,
say,
I'll say.
I
Yeah.
gotta
put it
say
back.
one thing, dog. Shout out to Jason and him because they hold it down, doing shit, protecting it, keeping it safe. You know what I mean? They do that shit. I've seen them do it. Not shit like that, but
Just press the video. It should play. Yeah, bro. That was some. That's
a
some,
girl?
That's some roach ass shit. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a girl.
Does that
Word.
qualify
Like
as
a
ghetto?
that's
Boy.
a chain snatcher.
That is hella.
Yeah, that's
That was that fool's chain.
yeah. The dude in the
Shout
wild.
out to him
Shit,
because he got
looks
his shit
fucked
back.
up.
Damn, that is some hoe ass shit.
That's crazy.
Damn, that
That's some
that
roach
looks-
ass
go,
shit,
Go back
bro.
a little bit,
Roach
freak.
ass shit.
Can you see that dude's face clear or no? The one that got knocked out.
I know who it is, but I ain't gonna say
Oh,
his name.
okay.
Shit, I grew up with them and shit. I ain't gonna say their name.
Damn, dog. So he got his chain back.
Hopefully he did shit because that was some roach ass shit.
That's
The thing
crazy.
is, like, bro, if the chain would have got taken off by the person who fucking laid him out or whatever, then okay, whatever. But for some
You
random
a random
person,
ass
that's like,
motherfucker.
Had nothing to do with
those
it.
are some.
Hey.
Those are bum activities,
Yeah.
nigga.
That's ghetto.
That's worse than ghetto. Those are bum activities.
That's like,
crazy.
that's not their first time, obviously, trying some shit.
Exactly.
bro,
They've done it before.
That motherfucker's a professional thief.
Professional.
Thinking like
Nah,
nobody
nah,
was really
a
paying attention.
professional would not get caught, bro.
That was a dumbass.
Yeah, don't give him credit.
I wouldn't say professional as much as they've tried that before.
Yeah.
And
They
maybe
thought it
have even been successful doing some
That's
shit like
fucked
that
up.
before.
That's
Dumbass.
crazy.
There was a different angle too.
That's some bum ass
I'm
shit.
glad they stopped the person.
Oh, well, then the little dyke girl posted a picture of her shoe, basically saying it had blood on it, and I want to say her caption was basically saying that something about, I'm not quoting her, but I want to say it said something like, had to whoop a nigga tonight or had to stomp a nigga tonight.
What?
And bruh, everybody jumped on that fucking shit like bruh, and they even screenshotted and made a whole post basically saying like this bitch is a fucking liar. Look at this fucking liar.
Liar and a thief.
Yo.
Damn.
Fuck.
Hell yeah. And I think it's on that
What was that
post
video,
unless
Freak?
they took it off.
The one that said two.
It wasn't.
It was just a clickbait shit, which wasn't even a click.
Damn.
Damn.
Choked out.
That's funny.
See if
That's
you
some
maybe you
like-
can find the shoe shit.
That's like
Pinocchio.
Give me that chain. That shit's funny.
Grandmama, give me that chain.
Nah, I could have sworn there was a whole different fucking angle.
Oh, look at baby boy, dog.
Little
that's
Jody.
Yeah, man, the
Jody,
comments are going on for
yeah.
days on that bitch. God damn.
That's right. Go cry for your mama.
Yeah, that video of them been chopped and rechopped.
Hell
Damn.
yeah. Fucking screenshotted and everything, man.
Is that it? Oh, the slow motion.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh,
Chain
shit, that's the
snatcher.
other
that's
angle.
even better.
Damn.
Now you see it.
Damn.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, she out there.
They tagged the
roaching.
person?
She out there roaching.
He said she out there
For
roaching.
real.
God
Man, why you going
damn.
out if you ain't got it like that? Gotta be a
That's
chain snatcher.
Crazy.
He said you
Oh,
gotta be a
knock
chain.
Like
out
she
person.
put both her
Man,
hands
she thought she was
around this
coming up
nigga,
on that
dog.
chain. That look like a
For
big ass
real.
chain.
Mm-hmm.
Like two-handed.
She said, "Let me help you. Let me help
weight
you
off
with
She
that
even
that."
man.
looked at first, dog.
Let me get this weight off your neck.
She like, oh, okay, it's like
Hey, you
that.
need
All
some
right.
help, homie?
No shit, right?
This
Bop,
my
bop,
friend.
bop,
Right in
This my
front looking
friend.
at her.
This rope chain the reason why you can't get up.
Man,
Yep.
he's holding
He
you
needs to
down.
breathe.
Holding
He
you
looks like
down,
he's taking a
player.
nap, bro. Damn, poor dude.
This the same one? Yeah, it's the same one.
So is Corpus getting too ghetto with the fights?
Hell yeah.
Yes, man.
Or that's expected?
Nah.
And the shootings.
Ain't nothing
Yeah.
changed.
These
I'm saying,
fucking
I feel like
it's everywhere, but that's just some roach ass shit.
youngsters is wilding, man.
Yeah.
well, there was another
They
fight
really
that I
are.
saw at the shot bar. I want to say, I
Chicks.
think it was chicks and dudes. Shit,
Yeah.
That
they was
shit
fucking
getting
going
old.
all the
So that's
camera
definitely
views.
not
The
a
camera
first.
views. The camera person
I'm
sucked.
too
though. They
old
was
to
all
be
over the
doing
place
that
and shit.
retarded shit.
Yeah. Go out to have a good time and just chill.
Hell yeah.
God damn, I ain't trying to deal with none of that shit.
Yeah, but they done chopped it up.
They
and
need to come
everything.
up with them 25 and up joints, man.
Hmm.
Got to be 25 to get in here.
These
Shit,
are
they
like
can't make no
family
money like
places
that
too,
here.
bro. Like, I don't know what time it was, but
With
just-
the nest.
yeah, it's like a family
Hell yeah.
oriented
Atmosphere
place.
type
Yeah,
shit,
the whole
yeah,
shit.
hell
and
yeah.
Not, I think after a certain hour, they
I just
cut it
think
off.
that, I mean, if they gotta step up to security, then do it, man. Cause fuck that,
Fuck,
dude.
man.
It fucks
It's a
up the
bar.
like makes people not want to go there. I still gonna go there, but
If
I'm
you
saying
stepping up to security, you
people.
going to jail, sir.
Yeah.
That's super facts.
Man,
You
we're
going
gonna
to
move
jail.
on to the next one, man. Apple agrees to pay up to. Let me see, so I can talk into the mic. Apple agrees to pay up to $500 million to users whose older devices slow down after updates and new releases.
How are they gonna pay that back?
Like
It's
not
gonna be a
500
class action lawsuit.
Yeah, I was gonna say not like $5 million per person, but like $5 million.
Yeah, it's gonna, yeah, hell yeah.
Split
Between everybody.
split between 5 million people.
Motherfucker get $2.73.
Shit. Sorry for your struggle.
Hey, but I entered a class action lawsuit one time and I walked away with 4 racks.
Damn.
Bro,
Yeah.
I walked away with like $20-something off of Old Spice deodorant.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Old Spice, like one of the deodorants that they had.
When they were burning
The
people,
blue
and
ones?
shit.
No, that
up.
shit happened to me,
Bro,
dog.
that shit would
All
always
you had to
happen
do
me
was
with
like-
all
It
that Old
does.
Spice, not even just the fucking blue ones,
That
but
shit
all them motherfuckers they would fucking burn
Shit,
me.
I moved
thought
to
they
the
were
powder
supposed to
after
burn
that.
you.
I was good.
Fuck no. Them hoes would leave
No, that-
rashes on me,
yeah,
man. Them hoes would
yeah.
fucking burn
I
the
thought it was
fuck
just
out
me.
of me. Hell yeah.
Nah, hell
I thought it
nah.
was just me.
Couldn't
I
even
thought
put
that
your
was me too back
couldn't
then.
even put your
Bro,
hands
it would
down.
leave like a stain on my skin.
Hell
like
yeah.
a,
Yeah,
like
I
a
say
stain.
it stained
And
your
it was
skin
like right in
and
the
Yeah.
creases where it would
Hell
burn.
yeah.
Yeah,
I used to use that
I
Old
didn't
Spice
know
in
that.
high
I didn't
school.
know that either.
Hell
Damn,
yeah.
that shit used to hurt.
But yeah, so do
Fuck
y'all
those
feel
things.
like the Apple devices slowed down after the new? I feel like after the new phones come out, that's
They
when the
start
old ones
slowing
start
down.
slowing down.
Yup.
To where they try to make it to where you want to get the new one because your older one's slowing down. Freak, you got iPhone, Cantu, you got iPhone. I know y'all got Droids over there, but do y'all feel like that with the Droids too, or what?
No, but what they just did to mine is they updated it, and the way you use it is like that now.
What
with
you
the
mean?
one
Without
with
you
the-
asking though?
Yeah, no, you have to update it. I just
Oh.
kept ignoring it.
Yeah.
And then it
Oh,
updated.
really?
Finally, it's up to that
And
shit,
it's
yeah.
like no back button or whatever. You know, Android has 3 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't have that anymore. It just has like the center,
already.
like kind of similar.
Fuck that.
And it, it was
Nope.
kind of weird for me to use because
But
I was
would
like, what the
say
fuck?
that.
Fucked me up. Because
Fuck
it's like that now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I guess, I don't know why that
Fuck
happened.
that.
But yeah, I've always felt that way too. Shit, I feel like they always try to get you to go.
Like,
try
what
to
What do
get-
you say is old compared to that? Like, what?
Yeah, what are you on? I think I'm on like
You're on
11.
the new, I know that, but I'm saying, like, what would slow down?
That's ghetto food.
12, 13?
11's ghetto.
The,
I think
the older, the
It
older
might
one
be.
in general.
After the 2 year mark, that it just slows down. Like, just
So these stores that are selling 11s are basically fucking you.
Fuck yeah.
For how
Yeah.
much?
Yeah.
Huh?
How
Yeah.
for how much?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's why they try to
Oh.
give you the
But it
deal
ain't
and all
even
that
the
shit.
store. It's Apple.
Yeah.
They're just slowing down like the connection, the network. It has nothing to do with the fucking store.
Yeah.
It just
They're
has to
just
do with the
using it to-
company
Yeah.
showing you how fast you're getting your internet, how fast you're
And
getting
they're using
messages.
it- and they're
Everything
using
is
it-
slowing down.
Yeah.
They're using it for the newer shit.
Yup.
I mean, what if your just old shit is just not compatible with that? It's like trying to put a fucking CD in this fucking
Like,
laptop.
see, like-
I was like, what kind of?
Hey, like
I
the
was
new-
pissed when I didn't snap.
Yeah, but
when I
other-
didn't ask because in my mind a laptop
Yeah,
should
you-
come with a CD
Yeah, you
player.
gotta
But other
I was
companies
like-
don't. Yeah, other companies don't do that. That's why they getting hit with it.
Yeah.
You gotta get the plug-in one, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna do all
It's
that.
kind of like when you buy.
So
an
they
i-
took the CD out of my life.
You know, like an iPhone now, you don't get the
Bastards.
block with it.
Yeah, you gotta pay for the block.
You got to
separate.
pay for the block now.
That's the most psycho-est shit, right?
For real, you don't
Well,
even get a
that's
fucking
any
charger
phone.
with your phone.
That's any phone. Like when you go get a brand new phone.
Yeah, they don't give you a block.
Get the plug-in joint.
Oh,
you just
yeah,
get
yeah,
the
yeah,
cord.
yeah,
You just get the
I
cord.
said these sorry
Yeah.
sons of
For real.
bitches.
Now they switched the ends to like what he has over here somewhere
Well,
with
you
the
got two
it's a
fucking
C
C's.
Yeah, well, yeah.
on both sides.
The
Yeah,
iPhone
but that's
15,
not-
yeah,
Yeah.
The new one's about to have the
I
C.
said,
See, and that-
these
yeah.
dirty
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
That's
dog.
So yeah, that's why I'm just waiting. I ain't gonna get the new
Yeah, they
iPhone
do
till the
do
new
that.
one come out. Fucking
But
wait.
don't.
In
Next
November.
month.
I've heard
Next
you.
month, September.
I've
Oh,
heard
what
you
does
say
that
before
cost?
you have that
What does boxes
package or
cost?
some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they probably charging $900.
Nah, hell no. What does the box cost?
What?
For the,
One of them
for the
blocks.
wire
Probably 50 bucks.
for the C to C.
to plug in the wall.
50
The box?
bucks.
Yeah, the part that goes to the wire.
Yeah, C to C.
Box probably costs like $25.
C to C
Oh, yeah,
box.
yeah.
Just the box alone, like $25. I know I got the magnetic
Why
cord.
wouldn't they fucking give
The
it to you?
magnetic charging cord.
Because
the cord
imagine
alone
all
was,
your customers plus $25.
I think that the magnetic. I got the magnetic one. I think it may have came with the box, and that was $50. Yeah, I think that one came with the box. So it came with the cord and the magnetic thing that sticks to your phone and grabs your phone and charges
Right,
it.
right,
and that one was $50 total.
Shit, it's just.
They don't throw you deals where they give you that some of that shit.
Yeah, they don't throw you no
Nope.
deals. Fuck
Nope.
no, they try to add it to you. They'll let you walk away with it and tell you to add it to your
Yeah,
bill.
you just pay it to you later. Yeah, I got a
You just
deal.
don't got to pay for it
That's
now.
cool though.
Fuck that. Because then they try to charge you interest and shit on that bullshit.
Oh,
Fuck.
God.
Do
I
they
just
still
went,
do
man.
what you do? Like when you're ready to upgrade, do
The
they
jump,
fucking?
yeah, it's called T-Mobile Jump.
So how come you wouldn't jump then
What?
to the next one?
Because I still have to put a down payment on the phone.
And that's not considered a down payment anymore. It used to be.
What?
Your old phone?
Your phone, yeah.
Fuck no.
Well, yeah, I can't. Yeah,
I never
can't.
did. Like I still have a shitload of phones like that I didn't
no.
want to do that with.
Yeah,
I was
fuck
like, just
no.
tell me how much it is. And
Yeah, but because I used to do that, but now I'm basically with all the filming shit that I've been doing the lives, even before we started the podcast. It got to the point where I wanted to keep my phones.
Oh, yeah.
So I would just basically just
use
pay
them
for
as
it.
cameras.
Yeah, so I would just instead of jumping, I would just pay the remaining balance and just keep the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up. I
So
mean,
this phone that I have right now is paid off. So yeah, I can go trade it in, but I'll probably just get the new one and just pay the fucking deposit of what they want. But my credit's pretty good right now, so I might not even have to drop a deposit.
What phone is that?
This one's the iPhone 13.
And what
Plus,
they got out right now?
right now they're at 14, and they come out with the 15 next month.
God damn.
hit
That's
them
what I
bitches.
got.
Hit them bitches like
I got
2
the
bricks.
13 Pro Max.
Yeah, but I got the 11, the 14. Nah, I don't even know what number this is. 2 of these are the same, so I think
God
these are
dang.
11s, and then that's a whole.
And
This
then
is
they
a whole
got a
different.
12 too.
So yeah, the one that we're using right now, that's a 10. That's a 10 right there, the iPhone
Bro, like,
X.
what is the iPhone 15 supposed to do? Like,
Same shit.
I think it's
Yeah,
probably
better
it's always
cameras.
a better camera, and
It's
that's
always a
all
better
I care
camera.
about.
So
Like,
is that
and
the
that's
best
how I
feature?
think of it.
Better,
on
and
the
it's supposed,
phone?
and it's something. I think this one's supposed to be made of something that whenever you drop it, it's like less shatter. The screen, the screen's supposed to be better. The body's supposed to be built better.
At what iPhone are we gonna get to where like you can like play fetch with that bitch? I mean, you paying,
Back to the Nokia you talking about?
you know what I'm saying?
You talking about back to the Nokia days?
You know what I'm saying? You paying fucking
Those are br-
$9,000
those are
for the
bricks.
phone.
But the
They be
thing is,
expensive.
Be able to
and that's
ride
where I
that
think, see,
bitch.
even I think y'all are confused with that. See, whenever you buy the iPhone, you don't walk in the store and pay $1,000 for the phone.
You can.
You
You
can
can.
if you want to, but
When
with
you got that PPP loan, now
yeah, but most people.
I want it all.
Hey,
and I'll probably say
that's
and the
ghetto.
watch.
That's ghetto.
People are rarely
Straight
going
up.
in the fucking stores and just buying the fucking $1,000 iPhone unless you're just fucking rich as fuck type shit or got big money. Other than that, you just go and if the phone's $1,000, they probably tell you to put $300 down. You put $300 down and then you pay $30 a month for the phone and then you pay fucking $50 a month for the service. So then you're basically paying like $80 a month
And
for
then
the
the
new
insurance.
phone. Oh, fuck, I'll never get no fucking
Fuck,
insurance.
I always get
Fuck
insurance.
no.
I drop a
I'd
lot
rather
of
get a
phones.
car.
I take care of my shit.
I don't.
You
I
hear me,
got
freak?
insurance on the watch.
I'd rather get a car.
Yeah, I just buy a case and take care of my shit.
I don't
Fuck
know.
that.
They
So
if
get you
you
on that insurance
if you
shit.
look
I
at
don't
it
know,
the
I
way I'm
never-
looking at it, and I'm telling you I'm buying a camera,
Right.
that camera gonna get me that car.
Right. I know. I feel what you're saying.
And that's what's
Literally,
crazy
like,
is
you're
like
not
you
looking
can
at it-
pull up
you're
to
not looking
places
at-
and be like, "That's what you shoot with."
Like, you're not-
like people still trip that this is what we use.
Like you're
For
like,
this.
Yeah.
He's literally. You're not looking at it as a phone though. You're
And this
looking
is
at it
ghetto.
as a
This
phone.
is ghetto.
Hell
Looking
yeah.
at it.
No,
But on the real, if you compare it to like a podcast, like, you know, shout out Dust, and I'm so anxious to fucking go and see how they do theirs. Because they got cameras like that are worth thousands of dollars
Yeah,
hanging
yeah.
from the ceiling doing, you know, what we're doing, but on a major scale. So
Right.
I would compare
we
that
just
to
being
them on that.
resourceful.
But yeah, I mean, there's always
Ghetto.
going to be,
Yeah.
what's a lot of money to a lot of money? You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
A lot of money.
Nah, not really.
Oh yeah, and with the iPhone, this was so usually the iPhone lease is like 18 months. So whenever you hit 18 months, you could either give the phone back and get the new iPhone, or you could just buy the phone outright, which usually costs about $100. So then you pay $100 at the end of your lease, and you get to keep the phone. And then once you keep the phone, if you want to continue your service, all you pay is a $50 a month for the service instead of paying the 50 plus the 30 for the phone.
Yeah.
So that's how the iPhones work. I don't know if that. I thought that's how Androids work too. I don't know. That's why whenever you were like,
Yeah, it's
like,
all, they all,
Yeah,
it's
but
all
I
the
a
same.
lot of people
It's all
think
the
you got to
same.
walk in there
Look,
with
look,
$1,000
look,
and
the
walk
reason
out
why-
with the phone. Like
The reason
I've
why,
never
'cause
done that.
ain't nobody paying that much for a fucking Android phone, man.
How much does the S21?
So, no,
cost?
I don't know.
$600-700.
The
How much is
Galaxy,
like
I had the
600,
Galaxy.
7 might as well pay $300 more get the iPhone.
It's the same shit. No, because when I had the Galaxies, them shits were still expensive. They just as big as an iPhone. You still paying $900 to $1,000.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think I
the same
jumped on
shit.
iPhone till
S23 or
4.
what is it? 20.
Let me get. I'm finna look and see
I
what
got
the
like
new
the
iPhone
21
costs
or
right now.
something. I got the S20 or the 21 or some shit right now.
But I mean, the more
One
you
of
put
them
down,
has
the
a
less
better
it's gonna be
camera
the
than
month.
iPhone. I just don't know
Yep.
which one it is.
It's probably a 21.
You say what?
man.
The better your credit, the lower you gonna pay, but the longer you gonna pay.
Or the more you put down on it.
Yeah.
If they want 3 and you give them 5, instead
My
of paying
phone is
30
worth how much? Fuck
Yeah.
you.
That's why I don't never trade in, bro, because them hoes will try to give you
Yeah,
like
they'll take
fucking
your ass for
like
that.
if I trade this motherfucker in, they'll probably try to give me like 300. When I could set it on the street probably for like 600.
It's the same as a car.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
I'm
take your
saying.
car to go trade in for some new off the lot. Yeah, this ain't really worth nothing to us. So here's a couple $100. What? This is my grandma will buy it.
See, it's
Keep
called
it in the family.
Samsung, right? What's the new?
Shit.
Okay, so the new Samsung, the Samsung Fold 5
Yeah, yeah,
is shit
That's
$1,049.
some new shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some new shit.
But all these
My
other
mom got that
S23, them hoes are what? Like
They pretty
fucking-
live. My mom got that.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
hell
mom-
no. These hoes are expensive, full price. The
Yeah,
S23
yeah.
plus.
That's what I'm talking about, that
That's
one.
same price as the iPhone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same.
And that camera's fucking badass.
That camera is badass.
S23
someone-
Ultra, 1200.
on that
shit.
phone
I
right
didn't
there, I
even know
saw
we was
somebody.
on the
I was at
23.
the aquarium and somebody was like gonna jump off the Harvard Bridge.
They got the
We're fucking
telephoto
looking through a
lens.
phone, one of those, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, these hoes the same price as the iPhone.
Yeah,
The camera's good on that phone.
Well, I think the one he's holding, it has the telephoto lens on
Yeah,
there
the
too.
iPhone fucking shit. The iPhone 14 Pro Max is fucking 1100.
That bitch looks like a fold.
That's because I would never get the bigger one because there's a bigger, bulkier version of this one.
I always get the big one.
And
Me
I
too.
don't know.
can't
I
use
like
a
the
small.
slimmer version. Well, I put a case on mine usually.
I gotta have the slim case. I can't use them
I got
fat
the
ass
big
case.
one.
I can't even
got
use
that
them
fucking-
bitches.
with that Pelican case.
I get the
on the
sliding
blades.
and all that other shit
I
get to
break
popping
every
up.
fucking
I be
phone.
like, man,
I drop
goddamn.
mine.
I got this rubber grip on this one to where it just sticks to whatever you put it on.
Now every time I go to slide my thumb on the like to change some shit up, it always goes to all this shit. I'm good, man.
Fingers too big.
I need a back button, man.
The boy hit the back channel like he was watching Nickelodeon as a kid.
Goddamn.
Stop playing.
Man, we're gonna move on to the next topic, man. I might have another one. This might be the last one, but I think over the past week or 2 weeks, I can't even exactly remember, but a ride at Six Flags over Texas was basically stuck in the fucking air. Did y'all see that one? See if
No,
y'all
I
put it
didn't
up
see
on
it.
YouTube, free.
Where was this at?
Six Flags over Texas.
San Antonio?
Never,
No,
ever.
Dallas.
Never, ever.
Dallas.
Hey, I retired getting on roller coasters,
Dallas?
man. Like
That's
when I
my-
was like
that's-
Yeah.
17 years old.
Did anybody get
I'll
hurt?
still get on that shit.
I don't think so.
Man, fuck, you know.
Hell yeah.
And I be trying to keep my kids from going to the fairs and shit. Like if y'all gonna go, if y'all want to go, man, y'all
3
keep
weeks
y'all
ago.
asses off them
Damn.
rides.
And that's the one where it's the one where it's like the swinging fucking.
Which one, though?
It's the one where it's like the swings.
Oh, hell
fuck.
nah. I will
yeah,
not get on
this
that.
was Six Flags
Damn,
over
that'd be
Texas
scary.
ride.
Fuck that.
And it was 103 degrees.
Damn.
How long
Yeah,
were they
that
up
one right.
there?
And you closer to the sun.
Oh,
This
fuck
Yeah, you
that.
close to the-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're closer to the sun like a motherfucker.
How long were they
Toasty.
stuck for?
It's that put ride stuff.
them
No,
motherfuckers-
put,
That one.
Put ride Six Flags over Texas ride stuff.
That one isn't that one it?
Yeah, but that's just a point of view of the
Oh.
ride.
How long was it stuck for?
I don't know.
Thought they were like getting barbecued on fucking
That's a different
skewers.
ride, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a,
go down right there.
Fuck.
And it's one of those swinging type rides. It ain't even no shit where I'm
hell
sitting
nah.
like comfortably in the fucking. Which there's no way you
Yeah,
can.
so
you
you
gonna
probably
have the phones
rocking
on?
and
You on a,
shit.
you on a fucking child swing
On a child swing.
for an
Hanging
adult.
fucking 150 feet in the air.
Man, fuck out of here.
Man, you imagine that
that.
shit.
Never in a million
Wind
years,
blowing your
man.
ass through that high up there. Just
hell no.
Oh, dude, I would be shitting bricks.
For real, bro.
That's crazy.
Hell nah.
I got on the screen where it takes you straight up.
I wrote the Scream a long time ago
But,
as a kid, but there's no way I could ride that shit nowadays.
Ain't no way I'm doing none of that shit.
That's basically like the Scream,
Yeah,
but
it
you're on a
is,
fucking
but you're
swing.
swinging,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
hell
a real
yeah.
scream.
Yeah.
And that bitch swinging while it's going
Yeah.
up and down and
It's
shit.
about the
You
same
got me
height, I
fucked
bet.
up.
And it's 103. Because I'm like, what happens when this bitch just falls?
Man, what if you had to piss?
Bruh.
Let it go.
You're toasty, dog. I bet you they're fucking
Let it
sunburned
rain.
like
Let
a
it go.
motherfucker.
And the
Hey,
crazy.
and people still riding rides in the background like fuck them.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying.
What are you supposed to do?
Paid all
You-
that damn money.
Hey, yeah, you pay
I
exactly.
enjoy my day.
Pay all that
Alex
money,
said
fuck
it
them
on
kids.
point. Alex said it on point. Yeah, I didn't pay for that shit.
paid to get I didn't go to
Y'all gonna
ride.
fuck-
But
ride these
but at
rides,
the same
goddamn
time, I'm gonna be the guy who's recording them this whole time though.
Crazy.
I'm
See,
gonna wish
this
I
why
had
y'all wanna
that fucking iPhone
This
lens.
is why y'all want to fucking come over here? Nah, fuck
After
that.
the ride comes back down finally, and let's just say 2 hours goes by, and
That's
it
a long
opens
time.
back up. Or y'all, that's a long time, okay?
Hell
Never.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I'm
that's a long
saying
time.
after the ride comes back
Nope.
down,
Nope.
2
Nope.
hours goes
Nope.
by, and the maintenance cleared to go back up.
No.
Are y'all riding
Ain't
that?
They
No.
usually so like
Hell
when something
no.
like that happens, they usually shut it down for the day.
Day
Already.
day
They
is
should.
over.
That's what they
They
used to do
should.
back in the Fiesta
Okay,
Texas
so you,
on the
coming back-
Joker.
so you coming back the next day and getting on that?
No.
No.
Man, you got me fucked up.
I'm
No.
never riding that shit in my life.
Hey, I went on the original
Yeah.
Rattler, dog.
Me
the
too.
wooden
I
one.
rode on the
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
That
yeah.
motherfucker was scary as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, wood. It was shaped.
But
You
would
feel
would y'all
it.
continue to go about your day? Let's say
Yeah.
this
Oh
is
yeah.
noon. This is
No,
noon.
hell no. We stopping filming.
The day is done.
We might have a video that
My
we
Having
can.
day
the podcast
We
right
might-
while it's happening.
It goes back to what we were just talking about.
What?
I might have a video that I could sell the inside edition for 10 racks, nigga.
TMZ. Hey, TMZ's in one of the
Inside,
stories.
yeah,
For real.
TMZ, what?
Daily Mail, what's up?
Who offering more? What? The bidding is up to motherfucking 15 now. Somebody's
Hey.
offering 20? You got 20?
Jimmy.
Hey, the scary part is if that shit malfunction.
If it
just
falls,
drop.
the videos even worth
Drop.
more.
Like y'all remember that?
Which is fucked up to
Do,
say.
all right, do y'all remember a couple years back, or that one kid? He like was in a roller coaster. He lost his hat. It fucking fell down. He jumped the fence. It had signs saying "Don't come." There's a second fence.
Oh, yeah, and
he
got his
jumped
head
it
chopped
again,
off?
and then the roller coaster came, and some girl. He got his head decapitated from the roller
Hell
coaster.
Hell no, I didn't hear about that shit.
Yeah.
Kicked him.
Oh, it finally came down, or that was it going? Oh, what
2
it
minutes
say?
later?
What? Hold on, go
2
back.
minutes.
Hell no. What
2
is-
minutes, I would ride that shit. That was just like a Hey,
Oh,
we
I
forgot
don't
about
think
it.
that's the video.
That was a
gets
teaser.
stuck. That's just
Yeah,
I think that's
fuck
just a
that.
video.
No, it
like-
says malfunction.
Oh, well, go back to the put that
But was
Yeah,
it two?
and
Was
the-
it 2 minutes?
Hey, after being toasty, they're spinning. Fuck that.
Dizzy and
dog.
shit.
I'll tell you what. If it was 2 minutes,
Throw
I'd
it
go
up.
back on
No,
that
I'm pretty
bitch.
sure it didn't say
I
two.
wouldn't give
It
a
was
fuck.
cut off.
It
Texas?
said it's been 10 minutes now, and I have to go. So, yeah, it's still spinning. I wonder when it's going
Oh,
to
it's been
stop.
spinning for 10 minutes straight.
Yeah.
God damn.
Look,
Dude, people throwing
Listen,
up.
so it said I went
Getting
from Bugs
sick.
Bunny
Put it on-
Boomtown
put
to
it-
the
is it on
front
the
of the
screen?
park.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
a lawsuit.
Okay, man.
That for real. That's
They
fucking
could die,
somebody up.
dog.
still going.
Damn.
How long?
They were at 10 minutes.
But like Alex said
And
the
it's
other
just-
day, but we can settle out of court right now for five
Five
racks. For 5 racks.
Yep.
Damn, that's
Whole time you got a fucking $300,000
that's-
lawsuit on
So,
your
Yeah.
so,
Oh,
so
God.
right there at that speed, it's been spinning for 5 minutes.
Fuck.
2 minutes later, it looks like it picked up speed.
Oh,
Oh,
hell no.
That's when you gotta see. Just you close your
Bro, they
eyes.
need
You
to
gonna-
yeah, they need
I'm
to take
trying
that
to come
bitch
out of
down.
that shit.
You
I'm
gonna?
trying to
Yeah, how
do
many people
something.
threw up?
If
Catch
you
me,
don't
goddamn.
unplug this motherfucking ride,
We
bitch,
suing Six Flags.
Hell yeah, that's fucking with
Shut
you.
off.
goddamn,
Where's the
pull that
fucking
lever.
shut off, dog?
You ain't gonna walk
The
straight for an
emergency-
hour.
The emergency.
Cut the fucking wire or something.
Something, man.
Yeah, the
Stop this
emergency
bitch
shit.
from
Shut off.
spinning, dog.
Shut off.
Look, they're from a distance and still looking at them now.
Could you imagine just going in a circle, and a
Bro,
circle, and a
ooh.
circle,
No,
and a
I
circle?
can't.
and
I
a-
can't. It feels like I've been
15
drunk
minutes?
already.
For the
Bro,
throw the
you
fuck-
like
know
I'm drunk.
when you at a Mexican house and you hit the pinata, it's only like 10 times. Imagine fucking.
Pass out. You
That's
gonna pass
man,
out.
you can sue. That's emotional distress.
That's
man.
fucking all kinds of fucking
Shit.
personal
Yeah,
bodily damage.
The way I
and-
fucking panicked, I would have had a heart attack.
What do they call that? It's pain and suffering right there.
Yep.
all that shit.
Hey, I'll settle for $5 million.
Yeah.
But I'll take $8K a month for an hour.
But right now, I'll take $1 million.
Going straight to Thomas J. Henry.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Be knocking
Son,
on that
we
door.
about to get you a new
That's the
office.
one with
And I had to go to
Hey,
therapy.
Thomas J's the
Hell
one with
yeah.
the is Thomas J. Henry the one with the jet, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Already.
I had to pay
Yeah,
for therapy sessions
Thomas
for 2
J.
years.
yeah. Yeah.
Damn, no, I would have been cool just chilling.
Yeah, I don't
bro.
get on
didn't know
none of them
spinning.
rides, so
I don't fuck with roller coasters. Period. Man.
I just watch y'all. I
Yeah,
hold
I'm
your
too old
bags,
for that shit. I'm good, man.
be
I watch
chiefing in the park
Oh, that was-
somehow.
I
Oh,
ride the
God.
roller coasters and
I'm
shit.
not
Yeah,
doing
hell
that.
yeah,
I'm
I
not
do.
doing none of that shit.
I won't
like
do that
that shit.
anymore
It's
though.
just
Fuck
fun.
that.
I'm
That's
not doing
dope.
none
Oh
of
hell
that
no.
shit, dog.
Hey, there's one where you used
Oh
to sit
no, I don't know what that ride does, but
Oh,
that don't
hell
look
no.
good.
Yeah, I ain't riding no shit
Well,
like
that
that.
motherfucking legs shaking.
Oh,
like
spin.
that.
Oh,
goes
that's
like
the
this in
spinning
circles.
one.
in.
Oh,
It goes in
that's
circles and then it rocks
tragic.
up and down. we
Yeah,
had
no,
that
we
one
ain't
here
doing
before.
that. Mm-mm.
We've had that one at Buck Days. Damn, look at that shaking.
That's suicide night right there.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I'm
You
not
seen
going.
the one?
Oh,
You seen the
man,
one that's
hell
swinging back
nah.
and forth, and that bitch begin to tilt over.
They like that shit
like
ain't gonna
the
fall.
like you know the ship when you get on the ship and the ship we rocking back
Yeah,
and
yeah,
forth.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that bitch was about to flip over.
Man, this will be the last topic before we get up out of here, man. It's
Yeah, I
getting
can't
late
do
and
roller
shit.
coasters, man.
Fucking the dude Lil Tim, who was
Oh, shit.
the lead suspect in the death of King Von, and he was being charged with the murder of King Von, was released. I want to say yesterday or a couple of days ago, and
Little
the
tongue or
charges.
little tongue?
Lil Tim has charged. The charges have been dropped.
Yeah.
self-defense, what they said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
self-defense.
Do y'all know any much about that story?
I don't know
He
shit
better
about that.
move the
Do you know about the
motherfucking.
whole King Von situation? and
Yeah,
shit?
where it was in
Hey.
Atlanta. They came into it. So, like, he ended up, it was like a whole thing where Vaughn came out of the car. And once he approached, he started, the person he was in
It
contact.
ain't the video where they were leaving the studio.
No.
No,
Nah, it's the one at the club.
It's the one at the club. It's where
Okay,
he died.
okay.
Yeah,
Can you
parking
He
put it
got
up?
into a fight.
All
and
right.
then he's in all white. and they start squabbing, and next thing you know,
Oh,
you see
yeah,
little
yeah, I know what you're
pop,
talking
pop,
about.
pop.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
pops,
yeah.
and even the dude he's squabbing with tries to pick him up and like fucking try to help him out, but then fucking leaves him.
For death.
Damn.
Hey, old buddy better lead the motherfucking country.
Man, you
It was he fought, what was it, Quando Rondo? That's who he fought.
already.
Him and so Vaughn went up to Quando Rondo. They got into it.
He better
Lil
move
Tim
to
was in
Africa
there,
and
he's-
blend in.
He's that's when he let some shots out, and then that's when Vaughn's team also let shots back out, and then that's when they saw Vaughn was shot.
And they threw him in the car and
Yeah,
drove him to the hospital.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's him in the white right
Yeah,
there?
it's him in the fight. See, he went up and they just started.
So Lil
They
Tim
fight.
was on Quando Rondo
Team,
side.
yeah.
And
Quando
Quando
Rondo's
Rondo is down with
team. Quando Rondo's down.
NBA?
Yeah.
Or- okay. God damn.
Damn.
Because
NBA
NLE Chopper fucks with Dirt.
NBA young boy and them didn't fuck with Vaughn.
No, they would. There was always like a whole bunch of stuff with it. Like they would always fight. Sometimes I feel like it was just some like bullshit media shit. But Quando Rondo and fucking Vaughn did not. Them teams didn't go with each other. They didn't like that shit. Because
What was
after this, I think Dirk ends up his next show. Dirk ends up buying like the first 3 or 4 rows or 2 rows to front row so they could go there. And then Rondo said he wasn't gonna do the show when he found out about that shit, thinking he was gonna be a target.
So is there a target on this dude, Lil Tim's head, or there's been a target on his head?
There's been a target on his head.
And he's a little youngster, right?
Yup.
Man, he better move out the
That's what
country.
we're talking about.
Them fools,
earlier.
and that's because you know how we were talking about like them shot. That's all they talk about, or like what you were saying, man. Homeboy slide on me, we taking 10 of their people.
Yeah.
That's their mentality, and they young at that.
Is that him on the street?
Yup. The one
Oh,
on the
sitting
floor.
up.
Now the Lil Tim interview, that's a $500,000 interview.
Why is
For
that?
Vlad, because
Yeah.
of what he is right now. Like, he's just fresh
Nah.
out.
The views that he's gonna
he
pull.
can tell
in.
the whole story if he's willing to tell the whole story
The
or whatever.
views
You know
that
what
he's
I'm
gonna
saying?
get.
The
The
views
dude
that
on-
it's gonna draw. Exactly, the views
Yeah.
that it's gonna draw. That's what it's based
Yes,
on,
that's
basically.
all it's all based
Yes.
on. The views that because he can spend $500,000 on that interview,
And-
but
and
make $7
See that
million.
like right there?
Yeah.
That's when.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, he's carrying him.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
took.
they-
They took
yeah.
him.
Who
They
did?
all. Well, everybody. Both parties started split, but they threw. They threw Vaughn in the car and they straight took him to the hospital.
He was already dead, right?
No, I don't.
No?
They say they pronounced him dead at the hospital, I believe.
Damn.
So he
But I'm
probably
pretty
died in
sure.
the
I think he
car.
was dead or dying on the way, or
Yeah.
there on the floor.
Or
Because
so,
you see him just laying, and then that's when everybody starts coming. But there were shots that came back for forth, and
Yeah, it says prosecutors have dropped the charges and they declared self-defense.
but Vaughn
So
did
now-
start it. Vaughn
so
started
now this is what's gonna happen. This Lil Tim dude is about to go, if he hasn't already, made a song and talk about how he killed this dude and beat the
Got
charges.
away with it.
And
it.
blood.
Probably,
you-
and then
you can.
it's probably going to be on a Quando.
No, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's how these niggas
That's
get
how
down.
they.
No,
That's how
no,
they
but
do
I'm
it.
saying you can. Why can't you?
And he gonna say some disrespectful
Mhm.
shit.
So that's what I'm talking
And
about.
then you know
That's
what's
what I
gonna
mean.
happen? All of a
Smoking
sudden,
on-
it's gonna be another.
smoking
Dirk
on
gonna
a
come out
pack
saying
and
some
shit.
stuff,
Yup.
and it's gonna both build their
And then it's gonna
platforms.
this
and
yeah.
it's just it's
Now
that
this
beef
just gonna
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
And now the beef is even gonna be even more deeper now.
Yup.
This Chicago shit is like some never ending shit,
I
bro.
think,
Bro,
he
that's all
needs,
that
I,
happened.
think, I think he needs to move away because
And that's because they ain't even in
it's
Chicago.
almost
That was
like
all in
Fucking
Atlanta.
Africa
Yeah.
and blend
It's almost
in.
like
They
these
gonna let
niggas
that
like
slide.
live. It's almost
Not
like
gonna
they
happen.
live for this shit. Like the way
Yup.
you saying they need to move away, bro. It's almost like
Yeah.
these niggas like they like
live
that's
for
what
that
they living
shit.
for.
Yeah.
like,
Well, that's
type
why
shit.
Chief Keefe don't live in Chicago no more. He said he don't go back. There's no point.
things in
He live in
isn't
LA.
he?
Yeah, he lives in LA now. He been living in there for a
Yeah.
minute.
Ain't
Wasn't
that
Chief
crazy?
don't even go
Ain't
back.
that crazy where you got to move to what was once the fucking most gangster place possible
to avoid gangster shit.
to avoid
Yeah, but
gangster
they also
shit?
took out what's his name in his
But
house
at the
in
same
LA.
time,
What's his name?
Gangster
Smoke?
shit
Yeah.
is still
It's-
happening
yeah.
out
They,
there.
they
Yeah.
scoped him.
Yeah.
And they,
But that's the safer
they didn't
gangster
move
shit.
right, man.
Which it
R.I.P.
really,
Pop
shit,
Smoke.
I don't
R.I.P.
think it is. Which it
He
really
said, I don't think it is.
What?
I mean, if he's still alive over there,
What'd you
it
say,
is.
Scoop?
Nah,
What'd you say?
nah.
Like that, there's still gangster shit going
Everything
down
is-
over there.
Oh hell
In
yeah!
LA?
there is. Hell
Yeah.
yeah! there
Oh,
is.
fuck
yeah.
yeah, because they
But-
talk
hell
about it all
yeah.
the time on
But
Adam
look,
22
yeah.
shit.
But look,
Yeah.
but look, right
I mean,
now,
on no jumper.
in Cali, it's more political
It's
than
politics.
it was. It's not all abrupt and out your
Yeah,
face.
they're not just
Yeah.
You
red
can't-
flag, red
yeah,
flagger.
right.
Let's,
Yeah.
yeah, get him. Right.
Yeah.
It's not like so like Chicago, right?
It's all
Chicago's worst
politics.
day.
Because you know it's a lot of niggas out there that it's neighborhoods out there that consist of Bloods and Crips in a neighborhood like they bang together. type shit. So it's just a different time.
Well,
man.
you know, in
It's
Chicago, like, so
different.
their worst day or their worst homicide or their worst shooting day is 4th of July.
Yeah.
Because there's so many fireworks, so many people just going out. That's the day
Yeah.
that in that weekend, if you look up them numbers, that we're talking about shootings in the hundreds, like 200-300s. People dying in 50s, 60s. Like for in 2 days, like fucking crazy ass stats about
I want to
that
get back
weekend.
to this Cali shit though, like he was saying. So y'all were saying that they're not thugging it like they used to be, or they're thugging it harder. What were y'all saying?
I think they
I
are.
mean, they're thugging it harder.
I'm looking at this shit right now. This
They
was
are.
3 months
The
ago.
OGs, but everything is political. Like it's not like I don't know how to explain it. It's not like they can just go out and do what the fuck they want, but they can do what the fuck they want because they don't follow the rules.
Dog,
Yeah,
hey,
look, hold up.
In Cali,
So
it's
this
more
that I looked
organized
up
than
in
it is
LA?
in Chicago.
I don't know about that.
As far as like the chain of command, I feel like in Cali, if you want to do something, unless it's just like there's a chain of command.
It used
Nah,
to be.
hell no, man.
It
It used to be.
Read what that
Damn.
caption says right there.
December, the victims and the suspects are all from Chicago.
Yeah, they killing each other left and right over
In
there.
in LA.
Yep,
This is in LA.
Yeah, they be
Yep.
popping off whenever they want.
it's popping in LA.
So they're
dog.
going to fucking LA
Yep,
To bang on each
to
other.
bang over
anyway.
there.
yep.
Yeah.
So
Or
I
they
don't
were-
know
that's
if
they were going over there to
whatever
make a
you
play.
said. You said Uzi?
No, Chief Keef.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
So
How
he
he
went
moved
over
that,
there
yeah,
for
how he moved-
safety.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy did too.
Shit sad. But them niggas had to join them. But them niggas gotta join neighborhoods and pay off neighborhoods to like as protection, bro.
Or not just that, them niggas got the type of money to where they could hire professional bodyguards.
Yeah.
So Soulja Boy's not living in South Central or Compton. Soulja Boy's living in the fucking Hollywood Hills in a
Yeah.
gated community.
Yeah.
And whenever he
Bro,
drives around, he probably
bro,
has a security
bro.
guard or
Oh,
two
yeah.
with him.
That's only fucking 10 miles away from Compton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like if some niggas are trying to run up on him like the way they did Pop Smoke didn't have no security outside or nothing.
yeah.
They literally
But
kicked the door in,
what
went
I'm saying
inside.
is the hills that you're talking about
Yeah.
are literally like from here to fucking the south side.
Yeah,
my
but
guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's licks
You know
being
what I'm saying?
pulled in
It's-
the hills too,
it's
but I just feel like
nothing. It's not
when
that
you
far
got
They just moving differently.
when you got big money like that and you're not in
Yeah, you can pay for security.
and drenched into that shit, which I feel like the shit that Soulja Boy, he's not drenched into that shit. He's
Yeah,
just,
nah, I wouldn't have.
you know what I'm
brought up
saying?
Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
paying for protection type shit.
like I feel like he's out there in the Hollywood Hills, got a couple of his homies out there. They got some fucking straps because niggas. Then Soulja Boy had to kill a nigga a couple of years ago. Remember that shit?
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, remember he had to kill a
I
nigga.
jumped
a
out
couple-
with the Draco and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
So the shit's happening, but I just feel like if you're gonna be having big money like that, you might as well hire a nigga to sit outside in the front.
That's
in
a
the car.
professional.
Because there used to be a house out there
well,
in Kings Crossing,
they hired gangsters.
Tommy Oldsberg
nigga.
and it was that nigga Mauricio
Oh.
Celis. That fucking, he's like a Mexican attorney now. Mauricio Celis. He had a house in fucking Kings Crossing.
The fake lawyer?
The fake lawyer.
Yeah,
dude,
the fake
and he had
lawyer.
got in trouble way back in the day. There was some girl who ran naked from his house. And
Oh,
he
he
was
had at the gas
and- and
station.
he at the gas station. He was chasing her in a robe, and he flashed a fucking badge and acted like he was a cop and shit. And he got in a bunch of trouble behind that shit.
Well, he didn't even have a law degree or anything.
Yeah,
he had a
nothing.
law firm,
Got
and
him.
he fucking he just bought a building, started hiring lawyers.
But
and
that nigga fucking got into some.
he had a
fucking-
helicopter pad in the backyard.
And every night you would pass by his house, he literally had somebody who would sit in front of his house just in their car with a strap.
Yup.
Yeah.
And this was in Kings Crossing. So if you're in the Hollywood Hills, you got to do it bigger than that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit.
You gotta have a
Already.
Damn
downtown,
show.
man.
Hell yeah, man.
Look,
Before we get
this-
up out
this-
of
I was
here.
gonna say this right here is some old shit, but it looked like this Instagram model shot off these people.
Oh
trying to-
yeah,
trying to break in her shit.
Her boyfriend went behind him. Like she was the one that got the gun and started shooting.
Yeah, it's some pretty.
Oh, I think I saw that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
She was
Hell
a down
yeah.
ass bitch.
Hell yeah, straight up. He said, "Hold up, man. Everybody
Yeah,
get
I
the
saw
fuck
that.
Yeah,
out."
her.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
She's all filming right now. What is that?
Now it get picked up on their fucking surveillance in their home.
Yeah, just let them right in. Fuck it.
I think they had a homie over or some shit too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they set them up like that.
Probably.
I don't know.
Man, you them motherfuckers.
Everybody
they
get
do that
down.
a lot
She's
over
still in the
there.
room right now.
Yeah, she's still in
Yeah.
the room. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Don't even trip. My girl's gonna pull one out on you. Straight up.
Yeah, that shit was crazy as fuck.
That's gonna be my girl right there.
yeah, boom.
That.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's fucking wild though.
With the panties on.
Yeah,
it's
and the
gangster.
gun in the hand.
Gangster. She was shooting
And
a.
cock that bitch.
Hell yeah.
She was shooting a OnlyFans video
I
with
see
the
that.
gun and all, right?
Right.
She's like, don't load it.
Come
Oh,
on,
I
hey,
gotta
hey,
load
hey.
it. I gotta load it.
Yeah.
Shit, she's smarter than they look in the fucking movies where they cock the gun like right when you fucking nah.
Hell
She
yeah.
was ready right there. Look at that. She probably busted her.
She got the GTA
Yeah.
goddamn hide behind the wall.
Hell
Post
yeah.
Everything.
Look, let's see it show busting.
It
at her.
shows her shoot it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Probably not. Oh no. Yeah,
It's at
probably
the
not
end.
sure. Yeah.
So
That's
let's
crazy.
see.
Hell yeah.
So she bust like what 2 times maybe something
I
like
think
that.
it's 3 or 4.
I thought she busted like through the door.
Look at their
That's
shit
crazy
on
to
her.
think they ain't try to bust back, or
You
if
see
they
that-
did, is that
I
why
think
she
they did
jumped?
bust back.
That's
They
why she
ran.
jumped.
They
They
ran
ran.
off or whatever.
Oh,
That's
right
what
there.
because
So
the
bullet come
dudes
through the
start
wall,
going
they
to
shot at
her.
her.
Right, the dudes run into the room.
She said bullets flying left
It's
and
like
right.
Kim
I was praying to
Kardashian.
God.
She was an Instagram model. She was
She
like,
was like
she was
Kim
probably in that
Kardashian,
bitch
bro.
making fucking video shit.
Mhm.
They probably do OnlyFans. They probably just don't want to fucking say OnlyFans model, so they just put
Yeah,
Instagram
put
model.
Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Same
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, see, look,
subscription
Same
page.
they
Man,
had to have
for
been
sure.
shooting.
Hell yeah, man.
So her,
look.
those are her people then.
Yeah, they
yeah,
came
yeah.
back because she was shooting.
Oh, she's like, give it a gun. They're
And
like,
then
give it a
the
gun,
dude
give it a gun.
gets the gun and takes off after them.
Oh man, all the way down the block, out the driveway,
You goddamn right.
till I catch you. And then, but at one point, you catch them in the back of their head. That's your ass.
No, if you catch him, regardless if he's running
Outside
catch him
of
in
your
his ass.
property, you catch
Even
them
if
in
he's
their
on your
back.
even if he's
Even
on
in
your property.
California?
Even
Yeah,
if,
in your back.
No, even in California.
oh, I know in Texas. I
That's
know
in
in
California.
Once their backs turned to you, even if they're in
I know
your
in
property,
Texas
man,
it
you
is.
face a crime. Or you may
Because that's what happened to old
catch a
boy.
lawsuit shit.
No,
That's what I'm
remember-
saying.
At the bar.
Yeah, right. No, the game room.
Yeah,
Remember,
the
he
game
tried to
room, yeah,
rob
the
him.
bar.
He came out, started shooting.
And followed them and shit,
Yeah,
driving.
and then they ended up charging him for murder. He was like 20, 21.
Oh yeah, that white boy. Hell yeah.
No,
Nah, he
he
was
was
a
black. It just happened. Like
Oh
about a
yeah,
month-
yeah. You talking? No, I'm thinking it was another shit that had happened a couple of years ago too. With a white, I want to say it was a game room right there on Alameda where the dude had tried to fucking rob the shit, and the fucking white dude that was like the fucking security dude shot the dude that tried to rob it, and he caught a murder charge too. Shit, I forgot. I don't know, man. They all got fucking crazy names. I don't even know the name of it, but it was one of them off of Alameda and Airline, I think. Man, for sure, man. We about to get up out of here. Shit, it's already past 1 o'clock in the morning. Appreciate everybody who's still up with us. Everybody who watch, everybody who goes back and watches this shit. Make sure you like and follow the page. Got my dog Ken 2 up in here, you know what I'm saying? Addict Skates up in here. School back home, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Freak Man behind the scenes. Myself, DJ Lil King. This the Ridin' High Podcast, Ridin' High News, episode number 33, man. We out this bitch.
We out this bitch. New survival shit